Apparently, she never had a job.
Turns out she wasn't a teacher at all.
Oh, she's just a person.
Unless you consider Hawk Tuah teaching a guy something. But Trev, what do you know about the Hawk Tuah girl?
I mean, I had a run-in with her. It's been a while, but things really hasn't changed, you know?
You're like, yeah, that's typical her.
Yeah, no, yeah. She wasn't working then. She still ain't working now.
I mean, it seems
actually, I bet you she doesn't eat. I think it's finally she hawked enough because I think she's hanging out with Shaq now or something.
Ooh.
She's doing
like, you know, I'm like, what?
You know Shaq is going to take advantage of her skill set. It's like Liam Neeson or Nielsen, whatever his name is, and he's like, I got a very particular set of skills. She has a very particular set of skills.
Yeah. She's just been waiting all of her life for it to finally manifest into money. Crazy.
Overnight. Good for her.
You know, what's crazy is like how many times it didn't result in money. It's a lot.
That is true.
I mean, it's really like nothing even that special, man. Like, but there's thousands of dudes out there.
But you know, like what can they say in corporate America, right? Like they say like dress for the job you want, not the job you have. Act like you have the job you want, not the job that you currently have. So all that practice is what set her up for this moment of fame.
You know, yeah. And that's the most sense I think you've ever made.
That's right. She's a national treasure now.
She's a gorgeous lady.
She wasn't in National Treasure, no, the movie.
Oh, she wasn't. Dang it.
Wrong guy.
Oh man. So
when are we gonna start the stream? I think we're a little bit late.
Yeah, we are. We're 6 minutes late.
Yeah, we'll get it started. We got Travis Ropes in the background.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna help us with this.
And then I haven't drank yet today, so I'm gonna.
Well, yeah, warm your palate up a little bit. People are used to like good you, not bad you.
Hold on, let me get something before we go live.
Oh, that's good.
I don't know. What are you like? Were you warming up?
I was warming up with the samples. I mean, King's family is so damn generous when they send a sample. This is after I've sent.
So that's a sample, huh?
Yeah, this is after I've sent you and Travis your 2.5 ounce samples. This is the biggest one, but still.
I love. You know how many? Here's the thing. I feel like it's honestly though just makes more economic sense just to send a full size bottle of a sample. But you know how many people are like, yeah, we would like to send you a sample, and I'm like, yeah, okay, full freaking 4 bottles show up. What is a sample to you? Because that's not a sample to me. If I tell you I'm sending you a sample, it's freaking one of these.
Yeah, like a Costco sample.
We just need to do more picks with like the Gene Nassifs of the world and the Kara at King's family, because they're like, yo, it's gonna do us good to give you more so that you can do whatever. I think one of the early on, and I don't remember which one it was, one of the picks we attempted to do early on, and I don't even know if we ended up doing it. Somebody sent like 1.5 ounce samples for the 3 of us to try. It was something like that. We were like splitting hairs. It was way back, and I can't remember which one it was.
Was that middle what?
No, we never did one with them. It was either like when we had the Doc Swinson's one that didn't work out, and then
I thought we didn't want to do middle because we were like,
no, we had a Templeton one that also didn't work out. It was one of those that just did not send much at all, and we were like splitting nothing. But
I get so confused because we honestly have like so many.
We're so big.
Like
Turds and Turds
and stuff. I'm like, I don't even know which one was which at this point. I've been calling the Jeans Weeded Wiener 10 years old. It's these. These are the 10-year-old that I was talking about. Like I'm just mixing everything up at this point. Like I don't know what's going on.
And that's why we love you.
It keeps us honest.
It keeps us
like,
honest.
wait a minute, man. Like no one corrected me either.
Well,
he was confused on what you were talking about, and I'm like, if it's Trev, I have no idea about that world.
Well, I was so busy laughing to myself because when we were in Iowa, Gene told us Gene's Weeded Wiener is the same mash bill as Maker's Mark. It's not Maker's Mark, but it's the same mash bill. And it didn't even dawn on me until you sent me a picture of you with Gene's Weeded Wiener on the boat, and you're like, dude, I love this stuff. And I'm like, That fucking Maker's Mark boy. No wonder he loves this shit.
Dude, I saved it. I saved some of that because I was like, wait a minute. Everyone at this freaking boat's going to drink this. I need some. You can't finish my bottle. People were like, oh, let me try that. No, you're done.
That's a weird impression of your wife.
She just said, I'll hold it for a photo.
Oh, man. All right. Well, we're totally live. We have Travis Robeson in the background. Let's say hello to a couple of people, but we are doing
everyone.
We fooled even ourselves. Tonight, King's Family Distillery samples, which we're super duper stoked about. There are 2 10-year 99% corn bourbons to try, and there is a 8-year cast strength barely legal rye at about 124 proof. We'll be getting into all of that noise.
Yup.
I'm looking forward to it.
And David is frustrated AF, so he's gonna get wasted. Let's start with some Fireball. No? Okay.
So real quick before we get into this and before we say hi to some people, before we bring Travis on, Travis is going to join us periodically as he's tasting along with us because Travis has a good relationship with King's Family. So Trev, we're going to be live on your channel on Friday. So you're live here Monday. We're live with you on Friday.
Wow.
For Gene's Weeded Wiener. If all goes well, that will be the drop date. So far, all is going well. So we're on track for Friday. So Trev, I know we were just talking about it a minute ago, but now that we're admitting that we're live, any initial thoughts on Gene's Weeded Wiener before we get into this thing?
I freaking love that bottle. I think, dude, to me, it's like it's in line with like the cease and desist of how much I love it and just kept. I'm going to consume that bottle very quickly. It's so easy to drink. It's so freaking good.
Did you get a sample of the wine one? The one that me and one other person voted on?
No, but that is so. I think we talked about it last week as Trev grabbed something. So there are a couple of cases of a couple of the other favorite barrels that we tried at Cat's Eye that are coming along with Gene's Weeded Wiener to our store, shop.buysomewhiskey.com.
Okay.
So for upper Patreon members of Trev's Patreon, our Patreon, they will have a shot at like 20 bottles of the Bardstown 6-year that you loved and Dr. Bob loved. There's a NASA Family Reserve has been finished in an Armagnac barrel. There's going to be like 20 or so of those bottles. There's a 10-year bourbon. There's going to be like 20 or so of those bottles. And the brand new Magi. There'll be like 20 or so of those bottles dropping with Gene's Weeded Wiener.
Holy monkey. It's like Christmas on a
Hey, I did not know any of this. That's freaking awesome.
Oh, you didn't tell him?
I don't care what I think you, when I view you and Trev, I view the same person. I told both of you.
He might have actually told me. I don't know. There's no way. There's no way. Because that was like, whoa. That's a lot of goodies. And then I heard the Armagnac. I'm like, whoa, I love Armagnac. I would have remembered this.
It is the bomb.
That's freaking cool.
Oh, yeah, dude. Gene hooked us up again. So the dude's just doing crazy, crazy good things. But only like 20 of each of those bottles are coming along with it. I hope you don't mind. I invited Gene to join your channel on Friday, too, so he can talk us through it.
Oh, God. Perfect.
I'll just let you boys talk. I'll just get drunk in the background.
Hey-o.
Oh,
No.
okay.
All right. Still working on it.
All right. Well, hello, assholes. Welcome to Monday.
Yeah, hey, assholes.
Assholes.
Nerds and turds and assholes.
You don't gotta work tomorrow?
What?
No, I do. Actually, I was gonna take it off tomorrow.
Hey, we're gonna take it off tomorrow.
Too late though. I already have a meeting. I have one meeting, so that means I work the whole day. Anyway, hello. Who's here? I'm just trying to help you segue into the.
Kira's thirsty. Let's get into this shit.
All right, hello.
We'll say hi to some people. Rapid freaking fire starting at about 9. Tim Turtle is here. Mr. Richie J is here. Eric Buh is here. Shelf Turds. OG Mike Meyer is here. Brother of Kiefer. Daniel Sutherland is here. Bourbon Hunter Lee is here. Mr. Richie J. I think I might have just said him. Robert E. Lee of the Civil War is here. Odyssey Rider is here. Joe the Sample Guy is here. JG is here. The Bourbon Wrench himself on
that
screen.
guy sucks.
The duplicity knows no bounds. Wilmington Piper is here. John Cloud is here. A&W Root Beer is here. And we're scrolling. Dave Markowski is here. Jabron Lames is here. Dake McCool is here. Joe Dick and Uncle is here. Josh Fritz is here. Larry 3R is here. Kevin Fragosa is friggin' here. Patty Cakes is here. Whiskey Burger is here. Pulp is here. He's not Tim Horning. He's Tim Corning, and he is here. Nicken is here. David Ace of Base is here. Roman Carter is here. Up in Smoked Tamales, speaking Kira's native language, is here. Darrell, sometimes known as Daryl by Kira, is here. Travis Robeson is backstage and also on screen in chat. Sean Holgrave is here, and we're scrolling. Tony Bag of Frickin' Donuts, Bourbon Kitty, Mr. Semantic, Steve Samansky is here. Ron, no longer Edler, is here. Mark Emmenecker is here. South Philly Vinny is here. Johnny Dram is here. Frickin' epic man himself, Henry Turner, is here. The fastest introduction I've ever done.
I am proud of you.
Woo!
Look at that.
You are so fast.
I've heard that from more than one person. 2, because I've had sex with 2 people in my life.
Ew, gross. It's way too close to re-poop and pee, David.
Way
That's
too
disgusting.
close. Don't worry, only one of them was a lady.
And the other one was me.
And you both had the same feedback.
What? That was too fast. Oh.
No, I didn't say too fast. I said so fast, like impressively fast. I enjoyed it.
So for everybody that's just joining, we are doing a King's Family Distillery pick tonight. We have 2 10-year 99% corn bourbons to try out, as well as an 8-year cask strength barely legal rye from King's Family. We'll be trying all 3. We will have a judge in the background that will sometimes come to the foreground in Travis Robeson, and we will be drinking a fair amount. And potentially, I don't know, as we get this thing settled, maybe we'll have a couple of the drinks.
Oh, yeah. I might.
I might too.
I have an 8 o'clock meeting tomorrow.
It's funny when you say that and you giggle afterwards.
Because it's like, I got to be on camera for it.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Oh.
Don't worry.
Yeah,
I just have
sorry
to
for those
present some regulation numbers, so no big deal.
Oh, that's that all?
Yeah, that's
Just some state regulations?
Yep. It's like, this state wants us to do this.
Well, like,
Anyway.
like my
No,
dad
good
used to
shit.
say, good enough for government work. NWB, almost 29 months, or a full 29 months, I should say. That's insane.
A lot of months.
That's too much. How old are you if you're a baby and you're 29 months?
You're 2.5?
Oh, okay. I always hated that. When people ask, oh, how old's your baby? I'm like, I don't know, a year or something. And they're like, mine is 54 months. And I'm like, I have to do the
Those
fucking
people
math.
are crazy.
Yeah. I just say how old it is.
Or like
Because
the
what's
old,
the difference between 54 and 55 months? Or is it 2 and 2.5? It's the same goddamn thing. Do
Exactly.
something.
People with babies.
I feel like that's where the joke from South Park came when Cartman's mom wanted to have him aborted. Like, what trimester are you in? She's like, I'm in the 28th trimester.
He's like, Mom, I'm right here.
Oh, abortion. Chris Reiser, it's Turds and Nerds. I Love Mondays. Also, the unrestricted from Cat's Eye, which is dangerously good for $30. If you got points like I did for 10.
How do you have points?
Yeah, first of all, points in what? Cool points? Were you stacking cool points, bro?
Hey, guys, I'm going to step out for about 3 minutes.
Yeah, dude.
Just going to go move some plants.
Oh.
Hurricane's here.
Yeah, so Trev's in the middle of a hurricane. So we're going to go, we're going to kick him off for a minute.
I want to know how you got points. Because I love to do points when I order from Domino's. Sometimes I get a free pizza, so let me know.
Let me know how those points work. But no, so we did talk about this on a live stream or 2 ago. Freaking unrestricted from Cat's Eye is a bottled and bond,
It's really good.
100 proof weeded bourbon, I should say, not a weeder, but a weeded bourbon. It's a blend of all the barrels that came in the same batch as Gene's Weeded Wiener. These are all the barrels that we didn't pick. They were just a notch down from Gene's Weeded Wiener. Gene weeded them together, proofed them down to 100, and is selling that thing for $30 in Iowa.
$30.
6-year age
That's
saver.
crazy.
It's insane.
It's very good. Good job, Chris Scheister.
Yeah, Chris Scheister.
Getting your points.
Kira, what do you think of when you hear barely legal wiener?
Ugh. Where's Joe Biden? Let's get him away.
Has that becomes an 8-ish o'clock meeting?
Oh, yeah.
Barely legal. Is that like marrying your first cousin in Arkansas? James Buh is here. So Trev is in the middle of a hurricane. Travis is going to join us in just a minute. 4-Leaf Whiskey, I did not say hi to you earlier. I'm saying hi to you now. Tony Baccadonis remembers South Park and remembers to be a member for 12 freaking months. If you, for some crazy reason, like this channel, about 2/3 of the channel, definitely over half, are members only, because it was wildly perverse and YouTube didn't like it.
Yeah, well, I also was looking, I was like, oh, our live. I wanted to like see a little bit of it, and I'm not a member. So I'm like, fuck, I can't watch it. And I was like, oh.
Well, that also, in my mind at least, allows me to not have to censor anything. Which is like, look, we'll leave it be public for a week, and if it was really raunchy, we'll just turn it to members only, where our fam is.
Yeah.
And they'll be okay with all your. I think last time you got into some Hitler jokes, I had to turn the thing members only.
Not me. I would never. I would never say something like that. The word doesn't even come out of my mouth.
Oh, what does?
I don't know. I was confused about that joke.
4-Leaf Whiskey's finishing Kira's revenge.
So good.
Mr. Semantics, move some plants. Trev's a drug dealer now. That is correct.
That did sound a little conspicuous. It's not how you say it. But you know what I mean.
That's not how the word goes. Jay Ha, I think I said you earlier, Whiskey Nose is here. I can't go to work dressed like a porn star in public service. Just like.
No, you have to have eyelashes there. You have to. It's like part of the code to get in.
Dave McCool, Whiskey and Hurricanes doesn't get any better than that. Andrew Kelly, also a member for 12 months, also can watch any perverse live stream.
And the cat that I want.
And the weird hairless cat that you want, which is so weird to me.
So bad.
And so what are the benefits again of having a cat with no hair?
I don't know. It looks creepy, and so creepy. It's so cute. And it like can't fend for itself because it'll get sunburned if it goes outside, and it's wrinkles. It can't clean all its wrinkles. So you just have to take care of it.
You want this to take care of.
You know what? It's like that movie Misery where she maims the guy just so she can take care of him. The cat's already maimed. I guess I got to take care of it.
Whiskey Burger, Hurricanes blow. Mrs. Laura J, how y'all doing? Sober,
Hello.
but we'll get there.
I'm trying. This is my second cup. Here we go.
Aaron Pierce, a member for 6 months. Best 99 cents ever. That is correct. We don't try to make money on the membership. That's as low as YouTube let me go.
I will not pay 99 cents.
It's 99 cents a month, and YouTube takes 60 cents of that. Jerry friggin' Black is here. Jabron Lame, Savannah hasn't had a good hurricane party in a while. We need one. He is a brave man.
Savannah or Nana.
All right, and Tornado.
Yeah. Hold on, go right back up to. Oh yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. No, yep.
Go back up to 4-Leaf right there. So the hurricane gets to Ohio Wednesday. That's oh my gosh, no where's. Actually, that happened in our neighborhood. It was some storm. It wasn't a hurricane, but they were putting on the roof, and then like half the roof like blew. Remember that?
I do remember.
And everybody was picking it up and taking it back. I feel bad. But that's the storm I was telling you that we were going to get this week.
That is correct. We are north of Ohio.
No. Okay. All right. Well, good luck.
It's going to be a rough one, and definite thoughts and prayers to everybody down that's actually getting the hurricane and not the rain. Like Trev, who I think got blown away in the hurricane. It looks like Trev is now done moving his drug plants. So let's bring him back on and find out what plants he had to move. Exit solo layout. There we go.
Heroin.
How'd it go?
What?
How did it go moving the plants?
Good. You asked what plants I was moving.
Yeah. What plants were you moving?
Hibiscus, poppy.
Cool to all the gay ones. It's okay.
Look, it's once you become like, I don't know, I have flowers on the back porch, you know? It's sitting in a little pot.
We're also married, and there's no flowers anywhere.
I mean, just because you get married doesn't mean you got to remove your balls, buddy.
Maybe she's just more girly than I am. I'm like, just throw some rocks out
Not
there.
every woman likes their farts.
Look, a lot of flowers, a lot of, it's just the ones that are exposed. They're in little delicate little pots, they got to be pulled in. Come on, you don't do this?
No, we literally do not have floors.
Jabron Lames, Trev moving plants means he had to take a dump. I wish I was as regular as Trev.
Three times a day, at least.
You know, if you're keeping them alive, that's better. We can't. That's why we stopped.
Yeah, like literally the only thing I keep alive in the flower plant box thing that we have are the weeds that get in it in the spring and then they grow up.
Yeah.
I don't got a weed or water. They just grow.
Dude, there's stuff all in the back patio, you know. You got to get that. You're telling me you don't have stuff?
No.
We live in Michigan.
We tried and then just keep dying. So it's like, I don't care anymore.
Not even living things. I'm saying, like, there's like a sign. The sign got to come down.
You have a sign in the backyard? It's like like an upside down pineapple?
No, there is a light, a pineapple light out there. Yeah. 100%.
This doesn't surprise me at all. Oh man. All right, are you ready to do some sipping, buddy?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm ready to do sip too. Let's start with the 10-year 99% corn bourbons, and let's also start by bringing on a man that knows a little something about the old Hawk Tuah. Not Trev, Travis Robeson. What's up, buddy?
Hey, y'all. How are you?
Doing well. So, for those of you who have not heard us say this already, even though I feel like we've said it 900 times, Travis has been a procurer of great bourbons for us for a long, long time, and helped to develop the relationship with King's family to get us to this point where King's family was like, "Yo, if Travis vouches for you, we're just gonna send you entire bottles, let you do whatever." So, Travis,
Yes.
golf clap, all you, buddy.
Yes. Thank you.
Hey, y'all deserve to taste good stuff, and they deserve to have their name put out there by a very reputable YouTube channel. So, I'm just trying to help.
When is the reputable YouTube channel gonna represent them?
That's the Bourbon Wrench. It's all good.
Makes sense.
When Travis gave his introduction, he was like, "I know this guy. He also has a couple friends, but whatever."
I get worried sometimes, like if Kara at King's Family is going to watch our channel, and if the whiskey will stop flowing.
Well, I did let her know that you are live tonight doing this tasting, so we will see.
Oh, great, Travis, great.
He was in here and's already left.
Rookie move. She's already sold these 3 barrels. They're gone.
It's just not for you guys anymore.
It's all good. They got some Canadian top whiskey blend. We're good.
Nice.
All right. Back up then.
All right.
What are we starting with?
All right,
I
so
forgot already.
we have, all right, both y'all should have nice little labels on yours. So let's determine which one's going to be A, which one's going to be B, which one's going to be C. I think we should go in order. So I think barrel 466 should be A, and barrel 467 should be B.
Yep.
For those of you that are keeping score at home, 99% corn bourbons, 10-year age statements on both. ABV is 52.66 on A. It is 52.86 on B.
Very close.
Okay. Now, David, mine looks a little different. You sent me a 10-year, but I don't know that this is.
It's
something's not
totally
lining
the
up.
same. Totally.
It's a pick and everything. That's okay. Okay.
So he had to recycle.
This is Eagle Rare. I'm gonna throw a fit.
You already made Kira angry, Travis.
Already mad. All right.
That was fast.
I already forgot.
Way to go.
2.86. Huh?
Yeah, so your B is 467, your A is 466. Just think about that. That way we don't get things screwed up.
Not yet, anyway.
Not yet. It will get there.
I don't know. I'm already lost. Can't have too many numbers. They should have letters.
So, Travis, I know you want to be off screen for some of this while we dick around and make fools of ourselves, but what do you want to say about, because you've had more King's family than anyone I know. Like, you helped to bring them forward, at least to us.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you've helped us procure a 7-year 107 proof 99% corn bourbon before, and we freaking loved it. It was the first bottle we had. We were like, Travis, how do we get more? Have you had a 10-year from them? Like, what have you had that's similar to this?
So the 10-year is a no. This is actually, they've created a label. I saw it about a month and a half ago for them to be, and this will be single barrel releases for them. Up until this point, I think they may have gotten up to an 8-year 107 release, like the one that you all got as a 7-year. But this is, like I said, high corn, traditional. Well, not traditional, because very few people have tasted 99% corn unless it's already been in a light whiskey. And that is one of the reasons that they wanted to go after this. And there's a few others that have. And I haven't tasted any of these. However, just off the nose on some of these, I'm very excited on where this is going, most definitely. But no, they're after different things in their finishes. And Trev, I know you've been there and actually purchased. You love what was it, the Iconic?
Yep.
I believe that they had. But they're trying to go after things and just tinker around. And what they're doing is they're doing things that other distilleries aren't, with things that most people wouldn't even think about doing with them. And that's why I really like what they do.
I like
100%, man.
tinkering.
100%. No, everything that we've had from them has been next level. And then Trev, you've had like a half dozen bottles of theirs too, right?
Yeah.
Like their Ryes and their Iconics, when they double and thrice barrel those things.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. The thrice barrel. And then the what was that?
I think I know what you're talking about.
The freaking cherry brandy.
This thing.
That one right there.
So when we were on the
It's
phone
legit.
with King's family talking about these samples, I brought this one up again because it's one of my absolute favorite just whiskeys, period. And they said this was actually a happy mistake, sort of like our Bull Run Pinot, where they thought, oh, it's a great idea, right? A cherry brandy barrel, rye whiskey. They put it in, they tasted it a couple months later, and they were like, oh, and they forgot about it. And then it sat there for like a year, and they circled back to it. And they were like, what was this barrel again? And they're like, dude, this is amazing. So sometimes these long finishes just change things for the better, which I know that's not always the case, but every now and then you just let that mistake sit and you get like a Bob Ross happy little accident.
Well, that bottle, that's like, I feel like you just got to do it again. You know, like that thing's so good. It's like it's a freaking Midwinter Night's Dram, but at a better price. And here you go, easier to get. Well, I don't know about that. It would
I think
be.
it tastes better,
Oh, yeah.
to be honest. But I'm with you with that little comparisado.
Yeah, I think that would be the closest thing I could think of about that, and that it's just so good.
Well, also it comes in at 111 proof, which is fantastic. It's like right in that perfect proof range for that. So damn good. All right. So, Travis, if you're ready, I'm going to boot you. Throw me a sign, throw me a Haktua when you want back in. And otherwise, throw it in chat, text me whatever your notes are. What do you want to do when you want to pop back on? And let's do this. Let's get into this bitch.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right, love you, buddy.
Dude, this is the first time I think I've ever tried like a 99% corn bourbon.
Oh, dude. So again, we've been doing a little cheating here. We've been sipping on it ahead of time. But that was the first King's family we had, was that 7-year, 99% corn bourbon, 107 proof. And I was like, what the shit is this? And how do I get more? Just that damn good. All right. You guys want to do some A?
Yeah. Give me the A.
All right, so A is barrel 466. Similar proof, similar age.
Smells like, because we're talking about it, it smells like Traverse City cherries.
Oh, yeah?
Like when you walk into the Cherry Republic store.
You're not wrong.
It's honestly like, I don't want to say it doesn't smell corny, like, but for 99% corn, I was expecting like mellow corn.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like a 10-year-old
yeah.
mellow corn. And it's not. So I was like, dude, I'm kind of scared to try that. I mean, I love mellow corn. Don't get me wrong, but
Mellow corn is surprisingly not bad. You look at it and it's like, ugh.
I like me some mellow corn, but
It ain't bad. It ain't bad.
But I got you though, because it looks like someone just had a very dehydrated.
Like someone drank too much beer the night before. Couldn't find a bathroom.
what's the 1%?
Oh, actually, I don't know. I forgot to ask that.
What's the
Maybe
other
Travis knows.
1%?
I'm assuming it's like malted barley, but if Travis flags back in, we'll ask
Oh,
him.
because it's 9. Oh,
Yeah.
I was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, I was going to say,
Malted
yep,
barley.
there it is. Yep. I forgot to ask. I just assumed.
I mean, I don't know how much the 1% does, but who knows?
Well, I'll say this, like, and Kira, maybe you started me down that path. It's got this fruity nose on it. I'm thinking almost like the outside of a strawberry, maybe like a watermelon. It's got something. I wouldn't go cherry on it, but it smells fruity.
So I don't know if anybody's wives, daughters, nieces, aunts, mothers wear this perfume, but it's called Tom Ford Cherry. This smells like this cherry perfume.
Oh, why does it have to be all those people? I wear that.
If you're wearing it, that's awesome. I sometimes
wear that.
Yeah, sometimes I don't shower too well. She's like,
Nope.
psst, gotcha, got your back.
Got the cherry. That's what it smells. Oh gosh, it's so good. Oh, okay. Now I'm on a cherry kick, so I can't. I'm gonna have to be like biased now.
I could nose this all day,
Whoa.
especially at that 105 proof point, and you got that 10 years of age on. I could just nose this all day.
Bro, that's insane. The cherry note, definitely. I'm getting cherry now.
I'm
What
like
the
searching
heck?
for-
I don't even understand this. Nashville and flavor combo.
Whew. All right. So I know we're all going to like jizz our pants for a minute as we get used to what we just tasted. But no, it doesn't come as corn forward. At least, I mean, corn's in there, but it doesn't come that way. But damn, is that a full mouthfeel and a crazy ass finish? That thing is still finishing all over my face.
Uh-oh.
And I don't mind it one bit.
That's gross. I do mind it because sometimes it's in my eye.
Well, I try to keep it out of your hair.
It's really gross. Anyway, sorry, I have not.
I don't even have anything to say to that.
I know it's this awkward.
I'm just
weird
kind of like that guy who's like in the corner, like.
Okay, yes, everyone, my hair. There's 2 balls on top of my freaking head.
It
Okay,
looks cute.
and I thought I looked cute today.
It's like Jabron Lamb says, you're like a Mexican Princess Leia.
So cute.
Kissing
I
her
do see
Mexican
the
brother.
resemblance, yeah.
I even put some lipstick on. Got a sweatshirt on, but I have shorts on because I'm hot. But I'm cold up here. Anyway, I like this one.
I like it
They
too.
say the barley's just to promote fermentation. Okay?
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know, but it's this thing just bewilders me. Like the more I smell it, I can be like, oh yeah, that's like definitely has a lot of corn. Like I can tell it's a high percentage of corn. Then you taste it, then I'm confused. I don't know what's going on.
That's now that I'm sitting here and thinking about it. Yeah, I had a couple of sips before we got on. But now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, that thing is far more impressive than I gave it credit for when I cheated and sipped it earlier. Damn.
That's freaking delicious stuff, dude. Do we know, like, because I don't know anything. Do we know like a price range that these go? Like, have they done this? Like a 10-year?
Don't know a price range for this. I do for the rye, but I also know that King's Family is very fairly priced.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, 10-year. This is really, really unique. I don't think it's going to be super duper duper expensive.
That's really freaking good. It reminds me, like, you definitely get the 10 years. Like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
definitely not like. I wouldn't say, oh wow, that tastes so oaky, but I mean, you taste that and know that's every bit of.
Yeah. So do you think that oak that you think you're tasting, do you think it's almond?
Ooh.
Maybe.
It like tastes to me like almond. And when I think of like Jergens lotion, the original scent.
Very familiar with that lotion.
All right, so real quick, there's a comment from the Executioner before we bring Travis back on. The Executioner loves the space buds. Very chic.
Hi.
Bro,
Grandma's house
I
watching.
love the photo and everything.
Bringing on the man of the hour.
Well, this girl,
Wait, put it back up. I want to see it. I want to see it.
For those early 2000s, this came from Ready to Rumble.
Freaking love it, man.
How you're coming off, Kira, you are, hard to say this, but no, you're spot on the cherry. It has just a little twinge of something funky, not much though. And the mouth feel, and like David referring to the face feel, it sticks around. It is very creamy. It is very coating. And now one thing I'm surprised, you get the oak, but it is nowhere near an over oak whatsoever.
No.
It is not tannic. This is excellent.
This is
Be like sweet oak, like you getting the cherry, you're getting that. I think the creaminess too really helps. Like it's crazy how it just like David's very familiar with something like this, just really coating the inside of his
it's
mouth.
just really, really creamy everywhere I want the cream.
Just like the ultra healing lotion. That lotion is really good. Oh shit! I kind of want to jump in the second one because I already.
This
I'm gonna
one,
do it while you are conversing.
So the other thing I like about this one is it's not overcomplicated. It's very straightforward and very enjoyable, and you could kill a half a bottle of this in no time
and feel great about it. Like this is, it's again, it's not proof to the point where it's going to stop you from talking, but it's got that nice long finish, that full mouthfeel. You got the strawberry kind of nose and the fruity nose. And then you've got that weird cherry being in there, which again, I feel like it's more strawberry watermelon, but I will defer to people that have better palates than myself, like Travis and Kira. But it's just so fruity for being 99% corn. I don't understand how it happened.
I've never seen you eat a watermelon.
Well, I've eaten one before.
When and where?
Not in front of you.
No, I buy watermelon and nobody eats it.
He's a closet watermelon. Okay, leave him alone.
David, don't knock your own palate. I mean, you and Kira have both won one round of Matt Madness at some point in time.
Yeah.
Oh,
this man knows. And Travis, I've won 2.
Oh, I said at least one.
Hey, you know
Who
what?
brought this guy in the show?
I've almost won one.
It doesn't even matter. Like I'm first place in something.
Yeah, he's a one.
You're not. You're just the boring 8th place or whatever. I'm first.
It is wild that like half of the number 1 seeds in Matt Madness are on screen right now, and there's nobody actually important on screen. What does that say?
Hey, that's what happens when you're just.
You paid for your votes, is what I heard.
That's right. Pay to play.
Oh damn!
Oh, all right. I'm gonna.
All right, next one. All right, Travis, you still on 466? You moving on to 467?
Yeah, I'm moving on, and I'll hang around as we're tasting, if that's okay.
Yeah, dude, of course. Let's get into it.
Because I want to be able to what Travis said, I think is perfect. And it's something that I've noticed gravitating towards is like, it doesn't have to be, I feel like it sounds bad, but when saying it's not too complex, it's like, I guess straightforward is the perfect thing. It's enough. Like it's enough for I just want to keep drinking the heck out of this. And I've found that bottles that fit that range where it's like full bodied, full flavor, yet not just over the top in any one direction is like, I would much rather have that than, I don't know, something that's $150 and I'm scared to drink it.
True.
Real quick, Jabron Lames, I'm not liking Robeson on here. This is starting to feel like a real whiskey channel. Actually knows real tasting notes is not what I pay for. Travis, your response?
Well, you can see my press secretary. I'm gonna go full Joe Biden here.
He'll be like, look, we beat Medicare. That's all. If you don't know what to say, just say that. Then you win.
Why was Travis giving real whiskey notes? Travis wasn't giving real whiskey notes. Oh, okay. Fair enough.
No, I had to even go to a remote location where my family wasn't even around, so that way I can do this. So I don't want to claim I'm on here, just so y'all know.
Travis just broke into someone's house. He's like sitting in their basement right now.
I scoped it out for about 3 weeks. We're good.
I'm in the neighbor's bathroom. It's the only place I can have privacy for my damn family. So, Mr. Szymanski, what's the proof again? These are both sitting right around 105. 52.66 and 52.86 ABV.
Oh, shit. I think I'm drinking them backwards.
I don't think so. Oh, you're noting them backwards, but you weren't drinking them backwards.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, so that's 466. That's 467.
Okay.
I was really hoping you didn't mix them up because we were like agreeing with you. Because
how would that be?
I just tasted this, and this one is considerably different.
Yes, just on the nose. Like I was trying to figure it out, but I was trying to also be funny, which I'm really bad at. But this nose is wildly different.
Yeah, so the
Also,
nose on this reminds me
is
of
this
those
one-
Lifesaver cream candies. Remember those? Those like strawberries and cream, but they were Lifesavers.
Yeah.
That's what it smells like.
Reminds me of the old
Yeah,
guy
very
greeting you at Walmart, handing them out as you come in. Yeah, I remember those.
This one's mash bill's a little bit different though.
Oh, wait, I can't say. Hold on.
Yeah, it begins with a P.
Hold on, Trev. Hold on. I'll solo you. Yeah. So this one's a
That's
a
why
barrel
it's kind of
force-
tasting a little creamy and sweaty.
It's 99% porn.
Yeah, it's the label doesn't lie. It's
A little salty too. Yeah.
Hey, it's transparency. Transparency on the label. We're all about it.
I'm fine with it. They're transparent.
Oh,
So-
I was gonna say what's a transparent, but I just
Oh!
I didn't say it out loud. I didn't say it out loud.
But then in my head and then out loud, I said. All right, so I can't figure out this nose, but you're right. For both of these being the same mash bill, same age, basically the same proof point, the noses really couldn't be any different.
I mean, if they're barrel 466 and barrel 467, I would think they were like right next to each other,
Sure.
unless they just put them random places. But it's crazy how different they are.
Yeah. Being a little portly like myself, this brings me to a one of those times sitting around the Christmas tree and opening up those 3 different types of corn. This to me is just that caramel corn.
I still get those.
Oh, you mean the tub? The tub?
Yes.
Oh, dude.
And maybe just a hint of that cheese when you eat both of them together.
Dude, you're saying that. I like that note.
Kira's been waiting 4 years to hear that. A whiskey with a hint of cheese.
Oh gosh, I love it.
Like,
And at least I'm not the only one that buys those popcorn tubs.
oh, dude, I eat the heck out of those. Man.
See, they're good. David's like, this has got dust all over it. And I'm like, I don't care if it's from 2 years ago. We're gonna buy it and eat it.
Yeah, you're buying it for Memorial Day. They're still sitting around. You shouldn't be buying it for Memorial Day.
Wait, they have Memorial Day ones, or is it still Christmas tub out?
It's still
like
still got Rudolph on it.
Oh, they
The
need to
date is
bring
just
those
a
up for every
suggestion.
holiday.
Yeah, they should. They should have memorial buckets.
I mean, being from the tourist trap that Pigeon Forge is, there was even a popcorn factory that sold those things year round, and they were sold out of them all the time.
Oh yeah. Yes, popcorn stores. That is my vice. Or what is it?
Popcorn and cheese.
Yeah.
Basically
A
anything that
cheese store and a popcorn store.
anything that causes you to be gassy, you are down.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
What
I'm
kind-
loving this one.
What kind of cheese? Flamanda cheese? Oh, Jabron Lame's still mad at Travis. Don't you mention that place. Tony Bagadonis, Bears and Cream. I'm a little lad who lives bear. I think he loves Bears and Cream.
Mhm. Berries and cream. Berries and you remember that?
I don't know that. No. Do you know it?
If Presley still here, she put it up. But yeah, it's a little like guy, and he just randomly appears to people. He's like, I'm a lad who likes berries and cream, berries and cream. It's like really stupid. I don't do it justice, but that's funny. Ooh,
It's so different.
it's still
I
got
get
milk.
less berry on this.
Mm.
The first one was very more. Like, I bet you if we went back to A, it would be. I feel like those cherry note stuff would be way more prevalent after that one. I think that one's a lot more of the caramely, oaky, barrely side. I don't really get. You couldn't convince me of a red fruit on the inside of that.
Of the second one?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. Yeah, just the smell for me. I don't know why.
So
It's
Trav,
very, it's creamier, but when you taste it, it's like that. I think the barrel is the star of that show.
Yes.
Yes. So as you were saying barely, I was writing down barely. I also wrote down charry, burnt marshmallowy, and light
Mm.
coffee. This one just feels entirely different.
Coffee, you're for sure.
Mhm.
It blows my mind how different they are.
It tastes green, like a green herb.
Well, that's racist of you.
Ah, oh.
Green's about the only color you could have picked.
But okay.
This one tastes yellow.
I think I'm getting a hint of chartreuse.
Whoa. That's way bigger word than we use in Arkansas.
Trev's like, what
What is
color
that?
is that?
What color am I tasting?
Is that blue? Is it red? You
Is
know,
that
I
a
actually did not know
chartreuse?
what chartreuse was until I watched the movie Caroline. And I was like, oh, because the mom was like, do you want the black ones or the chartreuse? Or yeah. See?
So it's a color?
Chartreuse.
Mhm.
Well, I can't say it. I don't think. You say it.
Chartreuse is a color?
What?
Chartreuse is, yes.
No.
It's a type of green.
Charcuterie, huh?
I was thinking charcuterie this whole time. Yeah.
Are you serious?
Charcuterie. Yeah.
Cheese and everything else.
Okay, Travis and I are the only ones on the same level. I don't know where you guys are.
Chartreuse is a liqueur. And it's green. It is. It kind of resembles of like a
Creme de menthe.
Malort, but a little more green. So like radioactive piss.
Dill pickle. Is that what you like, Trev?
Yeah, I'm never putting that in my mouth. I put a lot of things in my mouth. Chartreuse. No.
Oh, what the hell? I'll put it in my mouth.
Oh,
Play anything once.
take
Okay.
one for the team.
So Trev,
wanna go back to A.
to your point, I want to go back to 466 because they're so different. And if anything, 467 just kind of warmed your palate up to like the darker side of things.
Yes.
So now I want to go back and see if 466 was as fruity as I thought it was.
I mean, on the nose, I still don't get like tons of fruit on the nose, but it's definitely like I don't know if lighter is the word. Like
Almondy.
even smelling B smells like I'm inside of the barrel, maybe. Whereas A, I'm getting a lot more, I don't know, airflow through it. I'm getting maybe some of the cherries that Kira brought to the pick.
Are you on
Yeah,
the first one?
He's going
Yeah.
back.
Yeah. That's why I'm
like
like,
that.
I'm still stuck on the almond kind of ness to it.
I was going to say, you brought up that note and I forgot about it, but one of the things that I liked before I get into whiskey was Di Serono. So kind of an amaretto.
I was just gonna think that too when she says almond. I started going to like the amaretto, the sweet cherry Dr. Pepper almondy.
Mhm.
Do you know what I think with 466? The first similarity I'm sort of seeing between the barrels. Now that we've warmed up to 467, we've come back to 466. I think on the very, very tail end of 466, there's some of that light coffee or latte note. But on 467, it's like prominent, it's up front, it hits you right away. 466, it's there, it's just very delayed. Like you're kind of going through this journey of other things that we've been talking about, and then finally this nice light, like I don't know, oat milky latte shows up at the end.
I was going to say on B, it reminds me of almost like a lighter. I say lighter because there's no rye in it, but kind of like a Elijah Craig light barrel proof. As far as the heavier notes that
I
come
can see
through
that
it.
for sure.
I would agree with you. A little bit less. I mean, the what's crazy to me is obviously a lot of us like rye in our bourbon, right? And then we end up liking high rise, get all that spice and whatnot. Even though there's no rye in this, you would think it might drink a little, I don't know, thin's the wrong word. You just think it would have less pep, less mouthfeel. Yeah. It's not. It's just different. And that's where when you say Elijah Craig, I was immediately thinking, man, Travis is so stupid. Elijah Craig has rye in it. But then I came back and I'm like, no, he's right.
Yeah, you get that minty green from it. Yeah.
I think the best way to put it is like, if you were blinded, Matt Madness style question, what is the mash bill? Here's a multiple choice. You would not pick 99-1.
No.
You would say that's absolute. That was the first one. You're like, that ain't it. So then you're going to start questioning between you might think it's a low rye. Maybe it's a lower rye one, but there's no way you're going to say there's no rye in that freaking thing.
100%.
That's what's crazy to me.
So,
it's like, where's that coming from then? It's just crazy.
So that second one, I mean, this was what you sent me again. That's a different one than what y'all are saying. Okay.
Yeah, I've heard those yellow bottles are good, is what I've heard. They say those and Buffalo Trace are great.
Well, this is the one from the Junkies today. I'm already selling it on secondary, so it's okay.
Oh, I'm gonna Someone's gonna have to bring that to the barn.
They are. They're bringing
What?
6 of them to it.
You are? They are?
No, their pick. There's going to be 6 bottles of it there at the event.
Nice.
Okay,
Yeah, we missed out today, so we did not get that. And we were
I'm
ticking
in
ourselves.
Tennessee. I always miss out. I don't get it down here.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Well, if they're bringing some to the barn, we're actually volunteering at Boobs in the Barn this year. So I'm assuming we'll have first access to it.
Probably not.
You and I am as well. So hopefully we'll be right next to each other.
Ooh.
Trev, you getting up to what used to be known as
What are
Pours in
you
the Park?
doing? What are you volunteer? Like, I know Kira's going to do something important. David, what do you do?
I'm gonna dance.
I'm volunteering.
I've got a cage that hangs, and I'm gonna dance erotically and bring all the boys in.
I'm making
Dang.
sure everybody's shoes are tied if they're wearing shoes, or if they're not wearing shoes, they at least have a hose so they don't have dirty feet. That's my job.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in a ghillie suit, pulling security.
Trev's
If you
gonna
see
have
a
like,
red
all
laser.
the
Stay away
military
from that guy.
paint on.
You imagine?
I hope it happens. Actually, I hope it happens.
Can't tell you anymore, or I'd have to kill you.
So all right, but I would like to go back and forth on these two and come up with a front runner before we move to rye, because these are so well in Mashville they're similar, but
I have my front runner.
I am
I
right
do
back.
too.
I'm right back to square one. I got to taste them again. Travis, am I the only one at square one, or do you got a front runner?
I'm at square one. Simply because
Okay,
I go back
you
to
don't have to yank my chain. I'll pour them again. But I do, dude. I have my clear winner.
I hope we have the same clear winner.
That's why we do this.
to me, it's what mood are you in? Both of them. One day I would pick one up versus the other. To me, they're both absolutely crushable. Are you in the mood for something a little lighter, a little fruitier, and even a little funkier? Or do you want something that's more caramelly, a little heavier, and a little more barrel? What calls to you? That's the difference between these two to me.
You definitely can't. I feel like a lot of, and I don't. Here's the thing. I don't know how we keep doing this crap, but like, I feel like we can't ever go wrong on these picks, because it's like everything we're having to pick from is so good. It's like, well, it's not like sometimes I wish there was one that was like, dude, that one sucks. Like, let's just not do it. But every time it's just been like, wait, we have to narrow this down. Why?
I spit. Why?
So I have one new thing to say, going back and forth. Travis, I completely agree with everything you said. I haven't heard, and maybe I just wasn't listening, I haven't heard anybody call out buttery yet. And now going back to A, or 466 for the third time, A is now turned buttery for me. And I went back to 467 again, and I'm not getting that butter there. I do agree that 467 is more of a darker profile. And I know a lot of people would end up liking that darker profile. There's a lot of people that's naturally lean. Give me as much char and burnt marshmallow as possible. I'll go first and say I'm leaning A. I'm leaning 466.
We didn't ask though yet. Like, we weren't ready. Now everyone's swayed.
No, I have already had my answer. What do you?
No one
I
should
know.
be.
I already have mine. Too,
No one
but-
should be swayed by me. No one.
So the 467 one, I think, is a little bit, and I don't know how to use this word correctly, but it's a little bit more harsh than the other one. And I like A, which is number one, the one that's the almondy cherry Jergens. I like that one.
So I know Trev would prefer to go last on this since he's had that. But to me, the only thing I'm thinking about, and again, it's for the viewers, for the fans, the release would come out a little later in the year, right? There'll probably be another month or two. So we're in the heat of summer or at the tip of fall, depending on where you are. So to me, if I know if I'm still in that mood for the summer pour, I'm going with 466 at this moment. But if this comes out a little bit later and it starts to get a little bit cooler, I've got to go with 467.
This man, a man of the seasons. A
I
man
was
of the
gonna say, Travis, you just pissed me off, dude, because that makes a lot of sense.
Well, no, what was your
But
what was
right
your
now, at this moment, I'm going 466 for today.
My answer is definitely 466.
Look at unanimously.
I will say though, like I like what you said, Travis. Like I would think that 467 would be better received, in the cooler. I still get like drink 466 and you get like this weird spiciness that I feel like might still do good if it comes out in September, October.
Absolutely. I'm just saying, as far as for me, it's what this is, and either one of them, neither one are over oaked, nowhere near it. And I have had a 10-year Penelope pick with the same mash bill, and it was way over oaked. It was very harsh. These just have the right amount of oak either way. If you want something caramelly, or if you want something more creamy, but that spice that barrel has given, and I can tell you that is what they are trying to do at King's. They're trying to take something that is standard and adjust it, whether that be if it's over oaked at that point, bring it into a cooler temp, or if it's not enough, take it out to a hotter temp.
So real quick,
I'm fully into A.
JG says that Kira wants the new riff one. And A&W says, let's do that 666. All right. So Trev, I think what you were saying a minute ago, I'm very much behind it. And by that, I mean in support of it and embracing you. I think the more we talk about it, the more I sip it. I think 466 has a lot of the same notes 467 does at the tail, but it's got something different up front. And it's not as strong on the tail of 466 as it is in 467, because 467 is just like burnt barrel marshmallow, and it's gorgeous, and I love it. And there was a lot of people that would like that too, but I think 466 is it, dude.
Mm-hmm.
We just saved democracy. I don't know if y'all know.
I just beat Medicare.
I will say, like,
I beat
sucks
anorexia,
about this,
so we're good.
What sucks about this is, one, Kira, two,
agreed.
That, like, the more I go back to 467s, like, I do like it more and more.
Oh yeah.
The first sip, I was like, honestly, like, I knew from the first sip, I already knew that 466 was my winner. Then now I keep going back to it. I'm like, dude, 467's changing into a beast.
What JG said, it was to blend it.
Never do what JG says, but go ahead.
Damn.
I'll do it. I'll do it, JG.
It's good.
I do like this though. Like, I'm right there with Travis, man. I bet you I feel like maybe 466 would be the larger number of people are going to love it.
Mm-hmm.
But I guarantee you, dude, you're sitting butt naked in front of a fireplace with a bottle of 467 in between your legs, like.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm assuming at this point that we're not going to back. I'm assuming we're going 466, but we have more time to kill. Mm-hmm. We'll hit the ride. We'll come back if we need to, whatever. But don't get me wrong, Travis. If we go 466, you better bet your bottom dollar, and by that I mean your butt, that I'm going to ask you to find where they send 467 and procure me a bottle.
Hey, that's not an issue. That there's only one thing that is an issue is I lost my hind end about 10 years ago. Straight down, it's gone. So,
dang, bad work accident, everyone.
It's the Caucasian disease. It wasn't an accident.
I got it.
You have his butt, or you have the disease.
I mean, he can. It's okay.
I got 2 legs that are at my back. That's it.
Dude, I don't know. I got a huge butt, man. It's jacked.
So in other words, 2 bulldogs fighting in a potato sack.
Dude, Travis, that's the most sense you've made to me tonight.
People have been critiquing Travis pretty hard. They do not like all this whiskey talk on the Whiskey Channel, Travis. You're really taking the channel down.
That's typically what I do. My wife told me that for about 12 years, 13 years, somewhere in there.
A&W trying to add inches to my ding dong. 466.
It's average. We found on Letterkenny.
Letterkenny, they did say 4.5 was average, and I said, "Damn it, I'm so close."
And you have to measure from
the base.
The base, which I don't know why I'm telling you this. You should know.
All right, so
You should.
we should have quizzed them, but let's start with Trev. Trev, when you measure your penis on the regular, which I'm sure you do you measure from the top out or from the base where the balls meet and out?
I mean, it really doesn't matter because it comes out to about this size, like no matter what. So.
All right, so Travis, we know that you lost your butt in an unfortunate smelting accident, but when you measure your ding dong, is it from the tippy top on the top side, or do you go bottom side to get the extra girth?
Well, I haven't seen it in years, so I can't tell you.
Oh, A&W says that you measure from your a-hole.
Oh, that makes sense.
And by those standards, I finally got 6-inch penis.
So what do you do? So you're telling me you tuck it in between your legs until it touches the a-hole, and then you measure it?
Yes.
That would sound like somebody my college roommate did, but I haven't seen anybody do that since.
I think that's what he meant.
Eric B.
That
467
might be your college roommate.
467 sounds good, but more like any other bottle on the shelf type bottle. I'm feeling really confident here, but let's do this. Let's pour the rye. You guys cool with that?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yes.
I will also say I blended them.
Yeah.
Very good, but I don't think it was better than the Sum. It was a little bit spicier or like a little bit fruitier version of 467, but it still didn't lack it lacked the spice. I think 466 gave you some spiciness that I think that's what's really grabbing.
The finish went away that's what I did. I tried to put the same amount in and it brought it forward. The fruitiness stayed up, but the what spice it did have brought it forward, and then it just took a nosedive.
Yep.
You guys, it's
way to go, JG.
Caramel pretzel. I don't understand. It's what I told you what it is. But never mind.
Whoa, you said that?
Yeah, and then you said the complete opposite.
Emily says, "What a time to drop in penis measure." You go. So what's exciting about this is we do have the opportunity, if we like this rye, to do 2 barrels with King's Family. And the thought here was, one, obviously the 10 years are pretty limited. Obviously we can do one of those, but wouldn't it be nice if King's Family had something just like a banger that was like a value pick? So we started talking to King's Family about that. This is what came up. I believe it's a 51% rye. I think I wrote it on y'all's samples, but curious right now, so I can't see it. 51% rye, so barely legal. An 8-year cask strength, 61.9 ABV. I'm bad at math, but I'm pretty sure that makes like 124-ish. Close.
It's 123.8, you dolt. I just did that in my head.
But if we decide that we like this as well, and depending on what we do, mathematics wise and money wise after this, potentially King's Family is willing to really go at a nice price for an 8-year, 100 adult proof, whatever it was, potentially $60, potentially just a shade under for an 8-year cask strength, 51% rye. Don't quote me, but that was the conversation.
And you know what? What we say goes. That's
to quote the Princess Bride, I would say inconceivable.
I honestly, and like we've sort of mentioned before, and like a couple people like Tony Bag of Donuts have said in the chat, no one does rye, in my opinion, like King's Family. King's Family's ryes are like, they're almost like, I wouldn't say the same flavor profile as like a Sagamore, but like Sagamore is like a step above from like your average rye. And when you have a Sagamore rye, you know it. Yeah. Like King's Family is the same way. When you have a King's Family rye, you're like, shit, I don't care what my previous thought on rye were. This is damn good.
I would agree. I think Sagamore and King's ryes are just like, I don't care if those are, everyone, Jim Beam, all these people make these little bourbon lover ryes. No. Sagamore and King's Family, that's what a freaking bourbon lover's rye should be.
100%, dude.
So, David, I'm sorry. Go ahead. No, you Cookie. Go with Cookie.
More penis measurement talk. Less whiskey notes. The Whiskey Channel 2024. Travis, you're bringing the channel down, dude. People want more penis.
Kookie Cat. Hey, pull that back up. Is that my dog? Is that Willow? Where's Willow? Dude took my dog.
That would be so funny.
First of all, Andrew Patrick,
My man.
my man. I've heard more penis stuff than whiskey stuff since I got here. Andrew, you came at a good time.
So we're doing our job.
But I just wanted to say I am confused, David, because
yeah,
this was the third thing you sent me, and I don't know what happened. I guess the mail carrier that's something messed up.
David, what a generous guy.
I know. Is that where my stag went?
I think your stag from DC somehow got in Travis's hand-delivered package.
I thought that I did good with those mashed potatoes.
Hey, Kira, Chu says that Kara looks good. Who's Kara?
Who's Kara? I want to see.
Ooh, how good does she look, Chu?
I just kind of want to know.
We're like, where's this booby chick? So first thing that sticks out to me, I have not even noticed it yet. Do you guys see how dark this 8-year rye is? Look at this thing.
It's red.
So I will let you in on a little secret.
Let's
Not
do it.
this barrel, but typically their ryes that they sell, they proof this down to 90 proof and sell it as an everyday mixer, easy sipper.
Sure.
And this is out of everything a regular release, this is Kara's favorite. So she's very passionate about her ryes. Also last year, one of their single barrels of this rye, I think it was at a 7-year, also won a double gold at San Francisco.
I have no doubts about that because their ryes are next level.
Shit, taste it. I already tasted it. It's freaking amazing.
And
All right.
I think I will have another cup of coffee.
Jim never has a second cup of coffee at home.
I don't know why that's always funny.
it's always funny. All right,
Don't call me
Kira,
Shirley.
you already tasted it. You just
Oh my.
you said Travis be damned. I don't care what he's talking about. I gotta get this thing in my mouth.
Okay, well, if it's Kara's favorite, in Chew, actually, there is a Kara who works at King's Family. So we're not saying Kara to make fun of you anymore. So not everything's about you.
I was making fun of you.
But no, so if Kara at King's likes the rye, and I'm like, okay, she's a rye girl, right?
Oh yeah, she's a rye girl.
Taste this rye. Your whole mouth waters from it. It is so good. It's like this nice sea salty caramel taste. It's perfect.
What
It's
the
almost
frick are they
like,
doing over there?
those candies that kids sell for like fundraisers and stuff. It's freaking delicious.
I don't even want to taste it yet. This nose?
There's
Would you
drugs
guess
in
it's
this.
a rye on the nose?
Good drugs.
Holy cow.
Good.
I know it's a barely legal rye. I get it. But on the nose.
Mm-mm.
It's still rye. There's a lot of rye, like fruity, delicious.
Do you get peach?
I get a stone
something.
fruit.
I get white fruits, melony type thing. So yeah, peach. This is legit.
I like this one. This is my favorite.
Is that me?
I gave it your tongue trip.
He got me. Bro, where'd you get my jersey and where'd you get my face?
Why is your jersey so far down? Or our jersey's down like that?
When you have Trev's body.
Okay.
I had
You got those
like an
pectoral
extra
muscles.
large to cover up the muscles. Okay. Like I'm like 6'5", 225.
Oh man. That rye. Whew. Oh, give me a minute.
Right?
Lord
This
came
is
down and
unreal.
touched me. Oh.
So good. What's the proof on this one?
100 what
Oh,
Trev?
123.8.
Yeah,
That's
Trev
right.
said I was an imbecile, but it's like 123 something.
Yeah, I actually just you actually did the math on this, I guess.
Yeah.
It was a long time ago, Trev. I was young.
Definitely
and I
didn't
money.
do that in my head.
Like a week and a half. He's forgotten. It's okay.
Dang, that's a long time.
Do you know how long it took me to hand deliver these things? About 48 hours.
I mean,
All
Tennessee
revered.
and Arkansas, they're pretty close. We're good.
Like
Oh man.
he sent the package via messenger pigeon and it got lost and whatever.
Well, it must have, because
Wheats.
Robeson got all kinds of bottles I didn't even send him.
From China.
Is he drinking the wrong stuff?
Is he drinking the rest?
Dang it.
This rye. Are we speechless?
I
This
need
is
I gotta
legit.
take a second.
You all look speechless from this rye. It's
You-
freaking
If
amazing.
if there is any, it is a rye through and through. On the nose, you get that effervescence of a rye. However, you get some sweetness, and even going into it, maybe a little bit of that pink bubble gum, which is typical of a very well aged in the barrel rye to me. If anyone on this, in your Patreon, on the stream, has ever thought about, you know what, I'm not a rye person, you've never had something like this. This is excellent.
I might just jump the gun because you said we can do if we like this, we could do this.
Yeah.
Too.
We could pair them. So like a bull run situation, we could sort of pair them together.
There's zero chance we're not doing that.
I love this one. This one
Zero.
is crazy. I agree, Trev.
Like, not even remotely. And I don't want to take away from how much I love the 466.
Mm-hmm.
This is like one of the best things I might have tasted.
Like this year. Yeah.
It's freaking. This is legit.
Like I know we're all sort of in awe right now, but I think Travis had good notes on it. I'm struggling because it is a rye, but it's a barely legal. So in my mind, there's like little elements of like, oh, like I kind of can see where it's a little bit like a Pikesville, but from an age standpoint, a complexity standpoint, like a burnt marshmallow standpoint, nothing like Pikesville.
Mm-mm.
Like it stands on its own.
Yeah, and Paul P is asking if it's minty. I don't get a ton of mint. I actually get more mint on the 467, even though that's not a rye. This is just like super salty and sweet to me, and I love it.
I mean, it's what's weird, I guess, to me is like how much it's rye forward. Like I think this is one that you would say between these four answers, what's the mash bill? You wouldn't select 51, 45, 4.
No.
But then again, there's like this thing on the back end, I guess, that's got to be just the low rye, where it's like, man, is that a freaking bourbon? Like, is that just a super high rye bourbon? I mean, it's
honestly, I would go with that. Like, Trev, where you're going is where my head was. It's a super high rye bourbon, maybe like a high rye, Travis, a high rye, Four Roses cast strength single barrel, and then all that age. Like, I would, if this was blind, 8 at a minimum, easily I would buy 10, 11, 12 years on this thing. If we were in Matt Madness and I guessed 8, and they're like, no, David, you're off, it's 12. I'd be like, that makes sense.
This has more balance
this is
out of it than 11-year MGPs that are coming out right now. I know that there's some Whiskey Tube talk about that coming out, and being prevalent. And this is, I mean, yes, it does have proof. You can't get away from it, but it does not blow you up. It doesn't rush up the nostrils, so to speak, and it stays with you and has, I mean, all the good hugs to go along with it.
Real quick update from Jerry Black. I don't know what my cat had to eat today, but damn, he just dropped a gas cloud that's making me gag. Thank you for sharing that, Jerry.
It was probably Sheba. Did you Sheba?
Marty wants to know if there's leather and tobacco.
Oh,
I don't know that there is, Mark.
I mean,
I don't think there is, buddy. And that's not a critique in any stretch.
that's
Like,
a good question.
I wish you could share my mouth the way that I share my mouth.
I will say I'm doing a little secret experiment right here. For being a 51% rye, it's definitely more like Travis saying, like that you get that effervescent thing going on. It does have a more rye characteristic to it, but there's that backbone underneath that is like full blown, caramely, oaky, like you're getting 8 years solid through and through. I'm gonna taste this. This is secret.
It's a
tell you in a
winner
minute.
immediately.
Is it Makers mixed with it, Trev?
God dang it!
God dang.
I got it out. I got it out of my system. You're okay, Joe's.
Like you know what's a good pour? If 4 people all pitch a tent over it and then struggle to describe it, because it is such not overwhelming, such a complex ride that you sit there finding like, well, what is it? All right, there's rye. There is those high rye bourbon notes. There's that barrel char. There's that complexity. There's that barrel influence. There are some citrus notes in there, but the rye is sort of on top of it. Hints of chocolate. The chocolate's not really there. It's really hard to get your mind around.
Yeah, look. We're trying to deal with everything that we have. We beat Medicare. Sorry, I can't stop but like just make fun of Joe Biden at the moment. Every time that all of you talk and start stuttering, that's all I can think is him. He's like, with everything we got, and I'm just look.
And then you get
Here, just go back to what is it, Bruce Almighty watching Steve Carell.
Oh, and my TikTok is just flooded with it, so I apologize.
Jabron Lamb's damn. He got Trev saying words with multiple syllables now.
Ooh.
Secret time Trev is being bougie. Trev is pulling out Spectre Gadget. Go Gadget roller skates. A&W says, getting any dill or fennel. First of all, I don't know what fucking fennel is, but I do know what dill is, and I'm not getting any dill.
It's a soup.
Fennel's a soup?
Yup.
I used a fennel to fill up the sample bottles.
So, David, do you prefer Italian or regular sausage on your pizza?
Travis, get him off screen.
Travis,
get away from here.
What are you, rich? You get the hell off the screen, Travis.
What are you putting fennel on pizza for?
You putting Italian sausage? I'm American, Travis. We just had the 4th of July, goddammit.
Well, I was just going to say those little pieces in Italian sausage, you don't know what they are. That's fennel.
The gross seeds that like.
Yes, that is fennel.
So real quick, fennel is black licorice.
Fennel is killing people. Dude, yeah. So I saw a dude overdosed on fennel the other night. Dude was acting crazy, man. He was pouring soup all over himself.
Oh yeah, I heard fennel's real bad in Arkansas right now. It's an epidemic. People
Crazy. This dude's just over there like, a full-blown bowl of soup right onto his face.
All right, guys, if we pick this rye and we're going to, can we do a fentanyl sticker and call it fennel?
No, we can't.
So offensive.
Dude, I
So
don't know.
who's the pharmacist? Who's the tech?
Man. Like, I don't know if we could go there.
You could do a whole.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you got pharmacy. You could do text. You could play a Breaking Bad, and you could do something with that. Absolutely.
I would. Okay. What you're saying is when you said that, I immediately pictured like David with like a armband on or something. I'm like, that's too far, bro. Because
fentanyl is a patch.
Oh.
An armband.
Hold on, real quick, because this is something that DC already mocked up. And Trev's so cute.
Dude, I am. I mean, kids should have beers, man.
They should. Like Human Giant.
I think Breaking Bad with it being fennel that'd be freaking hilarious.
Now we've softened the blow a bit. By I mean Jabron Lames has softened the blow. He still hates Travis Robeson, but he's softened the blow.
That's right.
We went to competing high school, so it's okay.
Oh shit.
Or what if it is? I just thought of this because I saw someone say cat, but you know the South Park cat that people get high on?
Mm-hmm.
But it's instead of pea, it's fennel seeds. No, okay, never mind. It's stupid.
Hey, Ron, no longer Edler. Just saying now. If you put fennel stickers on your pics, I'm maxing my credit cards.
Jesus Christ, is that guy scary?
People want the fennel sticker. They do.
Bro, we about to be on the next episode of Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives.
Aaron Pierce, I thought we were talking about fennel, not blow.
It is fennel.
Oh, kids should have beards. Trev 2024. See more for life. Tony Bag of Donuts, Kira.
Oh, Tony.
Hey,
I'm hoping
Cookie
something
Cats needs to chill out. Like, give me back my dog.
All right, Tony, I'm holding something that's 4 inches tall, 1.5 inches wide, and 0.75 inches deep, and it's going in my mouth. That's right, a shooter fireball.
Oh,
Enough of this smart whiskey talk. It's time for dancing and debauchery.
4 inches tall. One
Oh,
man.
Tony, love you.
What a psycho, Tony.
Tony, speaking of the upcoming on Friday live stream on Trev's channel, which we have not mentioned in a couple of minutes, we will be there. Gene Nassif will be there. We're dropping Gene's Weeded Wiener. Tony Bagadonis was there. He also tasted the other bourbons that are coming along with this single barrel pick. We mentioned earlier, like 20 bottles or so of like 4 other barrels are coming along with Gene's Weeded Wiener. Top tiers have access to them first. Many of those top tiers are people who actually showed up to Pours in the Park, to Turds in the Park, Nerds in the Park,
I
to Nerds and Turds in Iowa. And they tasted these things. Those things are going to go fast.
Yes.
But Tony got to taste them all, and they were phenomenal.
So good. Ugh.
And he sang some karaoke, and I have video. Tony, you look great.
You guys ready for my my final assessment?
I would love it.
In my final assessment, I mean, I did something, Inspector Gadget. You guys are like, come on, dude.
Ready, dude.
Inspector Gadget. I did something crazy.
Are you Dr. Claw?
Dang it, how do you know? No.
Oh, shit. Did you really? Did you really?
Yes, I really did. I'm not going to lie, dude. Like,
Bro.
I love that Sagamore Rye. I think this is better.
First of all,
Hey, go and try it. And if I'm crazy, I'm crazy.
we're doing it right now, dude. We're doing it right now.
I'm just telling you. I side by sided them to see, because I was really kind of getting like, man, this kind of reminds me of Sagamore, and I just didn't want to say anything.
Sure.
It does not remind. Once you side by side them, it does not taste like Sagamore. You're gonna see the clear difference between them.
But Trev, I think that's a fantastic comparison because, all right, so the same year we did this pick was the same year, I believe, and Travis, you know about whiskey. You can correct us if we're wrong. Same year that Sagamore put out their 8-year that everybody freaked out about. When we did this pick is actually it's a blend of a high rye and a low rye, and the high rye I think was 8-year, and the low rye was 7-year, 10 months. So we had to call it a 7-year, I believe. Yeah, 7-year. But it was basically 2 months away from being an 8-year. And I think this pick that we did is the closest thing to the Sagamore release of the Sagamore 8-year, which everybody freaked out about. So what Trev is talking about is crazy high praise. This might be on par with this.
Okay, I will say, if you got both and you liked one over the other, I think it would be a toss up. What I'm getting at is they're both like in line with each other of how good they are.
Yeah.
I think everyone just knows how good Sagamore Spirit Rye is. I think we freaking got a hitter with ours. I think this rye is definitely on par for me. I think I would prefer this one over that.
This one does.
And that's just me. So
it tastes juicier, or it tastes more flavorful or more explosive than the Sagamore does. And the Sagamore is like near perfect. So.
The Sagamore is one of the bottles that we did not buy enough backups.
Yeah.
I do not have an unopened bottle of Sagamore. It's the only one of our picks that I don't have an unopened bottle of bunkered. And it's the one that I continue to kick myself because that thing is so damn good. Trev, I don't think that you're wrong. I'm doing it side by side right now.
I'm trying to say this just because, how many people like are always like, dude, why didn't you tell us? And I'm like, I don't want to like overhype something, but like this, I feel like this rye right here is one of those scenarios where it's kind of like, hey, if you loved that, Sagamore rye, then you need to freaking get your act together and be Johnny on the spot with this one.
Yeah. Agreed.
I'm not even like, dude, this is no freaking joke.
Oh my gosh. So
isn't it crazy?
Going
Really
to Sagamore
over there.
Going to Sagamore and coming back, the King's Family, a Barely Legal rye, now has like a mint chocolate chip vibe to it. Very creamy, like a dark cocoa, little bit of mint, but in a creamy kind of mint, not an overpowering mint, which people freak out about with rye, not an overpowering mint. And then on the tail end, it's almost like the cone that this mint chocolate chip is in is burnt.
Yes.
And in the best of ways. Oh my gosh.
Jesus Christ, you guys are turning into a whiskey channel.
How dare you, sir?
That's the power of this juice.
Can we all also agree that maybe there's giant salt flakes on top of the ice cream or in the cone? Because I'm getting this salt and no one is saying anything.
Kira, I think what it is to me,
Right.
I totally get it. It's like a salted caramel to me.
Yes.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what she said.
Oh, I
Thank you,
just
Travis.
don't listen to her. You know?
No.
Neither do I.
Trev, you haven't been married long enough. You'll get there, I promise.
Whoa, what?
At some point, you just tune it out.
We got this huge thing. Sarah just like, hey, yeah, I love reading books and not hearing you scream. So just go to your room and leave me be. And it just works out.
JG,
Like, cool.
JG, they were cones. Oh shit! All right, so Trev, you took this to a whole nother level, buddy. The Sugget More versus this, they are different, but what a wild comparison! Because we talked about this earlier, right? We talked about how like Sagamore and Kings are just they're bourbon drinkers' rise,
Yes.
and then comparing one of the best Sagamores I've ever had, which was our pick, to this, does make this stand out even a little bit more. Because hot damn, is this good!
They're nowhere close to each other at all. And I'm doing this just because I know how many people, like, look how many people who have gotten the Sugget More are still talking about that freaking bottle today.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm trying to be like, look, dude, this is like, I mean, this isn't Sugget More 2.0, but this is one that I would like. I regret not buying more of those.
Yes,
I've bought more of every one of our picks since then. That's one that I'm like, dude, y'all freaking missed out.
It's not Sugget More 2.0. It's Fentanyl 1.0.
Fentanyl. It's fennel, dude. It's fennel.
Fentanyl.
We'll get so many letters from like family members and parents being like, "This is so outrageous," because fentanyl
It'll
is like
be
the
like
new
it'll be like
cocaine or
cease and desist
crack
all
coke.
over again. We'll have to tap on Gene for his legal
like,
powers.
Gene, help us! We did something very offensive.
We will post every one of those letters. Will be our next pick.
That's right. That's right.
It'll be called worst whiskey group of all time. It's just all the letters.
I don't know. I mean, are you guys not loving this as much? It's so good.
It's so freaking good. No,
Do you know how you know that you've got a banger?
I wrote
It's when-
winner and then I said, "Take me to the river."
Is when my wife says,
Wait,
take her
what
to
does
the
that mean?
van down by the river.
Well, that's what I'm gonna go get baptized, baby.
Baby,
That's why I'm like, this is
this
making
is-
me see Jesus again.
this thing is, I don't even know
So
how to,
good.
I don't even know how to describe it at this point. And that's how you know you have something fantastic, is when you've got some notes and you said about it, but you have to stop your roll and actually think about it, because just sipping it every time it just twists your nips.
I missed the whole nip though.
You did. Well, I have a
It's got the
bologna nip.
whole-
You basically grab the whole thing.
Got the
My
whole-
nip's under here about this big, about this big.
Mhm.
So if you're anywhere in
That's
this
what I
area,
appreciate about you.
is that what you appreciate about me?
I know.
Oh man. So Travis, you A, are a beautiful man. B, muscular beyond Trev. C, are
You need
the
new glasses.
King's family expert of experts. Like it's Kara, spacebar, Travis, spacebar, everybody else. You've had more King's family than anybody. We are literally losing it right now over this rye. I know you've made mention before, but we've been yammering on about penises and fentanyl and shit. Come back to it, ground us, compare to everything else you've had, lay it on us truthfully.
So the rye itself is top tier. You can say you compare it versus picks, and it would be probably top 5 if I've ever had. That other King's pick, it's right there with it. Again, there's a year difference in between the two. I'm again at a remote location, so I can't A/B the two to let you know. But the barrel I have did win the double gold at San Francisco, and it is a bourbon drinker's rye. But also, if you are a rye fan, you are not going to be disappointed in any way, form, or fashion with this. It has those effervescent notes that go along with it, that spice, that citrus. and the barrel that turns into to go with that sweetness and the hug. Ooh, I'm telling you, you are going to be blown out of your chair. Either way, you want to take that when you purchase this rye.
I was imagining which chair, an open one.
And I was imagining which kind of blow.
Oh.
No, I was taking it as David. David will show up to everyone's house who buys one and will blow you.
Hawk too.
Oh, God. No,
Full
Travis,
circle.
I appreciate that, buddy. I think that I wouldn't argue with a red scent of that or a yellow scent or any other color scent. I wouldn't argue with any of it. This thing, the more I keep coming back to it, being like, I'm used to it now. And
No.
every sip, I'm like, I'm not used to it.
Firework.
It is literally like Katy Perry. It's a firework
It's a plastic bag.
blowing in the wind.
To
If
me,
drinking
that's the beauty. The
Hey,
beauty
who wants
between
to be
both.
straight?
Yeah, A was more of that. I don't have to think about anything. I'm just here to drink it. It's excellent. I want to share this. Here, this is a great pour. I don't care what time of the year this. This it can be that, but also this is when you can sit down, pour your ounce, and sit for an hour with it. Both are phenomenal.
I would even take it a step further. Like that rye is one that you pour like a heavy glass of it, and then you really have a good time sipping on that, dude. It's so like every time I go back to it, it's something freaking different. Like I feel like this also is kind of like a year-round thing. Like, tell me, I could pour this right now and go outside,
Agreed.
have a good time. I could also bust this out on Thanksgiving, and it's great.
Trev, you need to try these both outside.
You
That's
can
one
go
of your
outside.
things.
With your shirt off.
Go outside. Go outside. There's probably a plant that needs some saving. We drink to get drunk. Am I right?
Hey!
Are you right?
Here, I mean, you can keep
So
me
young.
up right here, or you can take me down. But I'm gonna
Always keep you
show
up,
up
buddy.
here. I'm gonna show up here in about 2 minutes, and I'm gonna not be here. So be right
What?
back.
What did you just
He's
say?
gonna show up and not be here?
What
you
I'm
just
saying
leave right
is,
there?
I don't.
Is he
You
like-
can leave this here,
Is he a
and we're
ghost?
just gonna add a fourth person. Is what I'm saying.
It's a bunch of malarkey.
Dude, go add that fourth person. I'm ready. Go.
No. Like the fourth person is me.
Hold on. Wait, Trev, I think I know what you're saying.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
Yeah, I don't trust you no more.
Where's
Just
Trev
know,
going?
just look for the dude. Hey, this is all you need to do. You can leave this square up,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
you can get rid of it. But there's going to be a whole new dude down there in the corner. That's what I'm telling you.
He's getting.
Holy underwear!
I'm ready,
Okay,
dude.
we got it.
I'm ready. We're
We
ready.
figured it out.
David,
I'm
that's
going
perfect.
outside, people.
I told him that.
Dude, we figured
Everyone
it out.
thinks this is Trev's tasting hand, but it's really this one.
Here, pull this dude from the stream.
All right, I'm pulling this guy from the stream. All right, Trev. All right, Trev, go outside. All right, let me in it. Oh man. So Travis, dude, thank you for everything. Because the reason that we are in no, you sit there
It
and
is on you.
you sit there in your neighbor's closet and you take this. So we didn't know
That's
anything.
normally how it goes, but okay.
We didn't know anything about King's family until you suggested it. Instantly fell in love. You helped to procure the relationship, and this exceeds any expectations that I had for a King's family pick. Like hot damn,
Mhm.
both these barrels. And I'm excited to go back to Kara and Bruce and talk to them about both these things because these things are next level. These things are game changers. And it only helps to, I think, in my mind, validate how good these are. That there's a sober, sane man like Travis here saying the same things that we're saying, except more whiskey-y and better,
Or smarter.
more smarter.
Mm-hmm.
I am from Tennessee. You do realize what you're saying.
There's There's a first time for everything.
There can be smart people in Tennessee occasionally, not too many. Calm down.
Oh, I forgot Al Gore invented the internet. That's right.
There it is. That's why it's called the algorithm. Wait, shit, I fucked it up.
Oh, you did.
Damn it.
Kira 2024 has never been more realistic than right now. Do it.
Shut up.
Fedoreski is here saying, sorry.
Sorry, what'd you
I'm
do?
actually unfaithful drinking some cast strength cognac, dude. It's all right.
Dude, I like vodka.
She used to. And actually, so Fedoreski, am I saying that right?
Fedorovsky.
It's Fedoreski.
Eh.
So Fedoreski, I got some really, really bad white label Jim Beam in my 20s, and I swore off bourbon in my 20s. I thought, if that's what bourbon is, I don't want any. Now, hindsight, I believe that the person that left that at my house had also put some chew in it because he was a big chewer. So that potentially was part of the problem. But the way I came back to brown liquors, if you will, because I had sworn them all off, was brandy. Brandy brought me back. And you know what? I have drank a lot of cognac in my day, too. You are welcome here, my friend.
Brandy, you will find
We
good.
love Brandy.
Yes, we do.
She was a great person.
She was a
And
sex.
Kings has brandy to go along with it.
All right. So, dude, you got no apologizing to do. 120 proof. I believe you said cognac. Yeah, 15 years old. There are zero apologies needed, my friend.
Actually, you should fucking get out of here because I have got nothing like that.
That sounds like a banger, my friend. An absolute banger.
Yes, I have Fireball.
All right, so we restored order to the screen. Now, Trev, how is the outside tasting of these about to be picks?
I'm gonna tell you what, man. Like, I was ranting and raving over about that rye. That 99% corn barrel 466, man.
Yeah?
This is no joke out here.
Hey,
Totally different.
time to get in some more.
Dude, I
Time to
blended
get in some
mine.
more.
Let me just. Oh, actually, I haven't
This
done
is it.
a little bit of an empty.
It's better. Like the spiciness is even more.
Can we call this the Spice Girls then?
Ooh, we do need new taters. So
Let's workshop it.
let's
That
workshop.
was a
We have
start. Let's
fennel.
go.
We have fennel for rye, or if I get my way, fentanyl. And then for 466, we can do the 666 Spice Girls.
So I would say almost coming back to it. I know it's that cherry, but you could also go maybe slightly toward a mulled cider.
As soon as you said malt, I was like Whoppers, and then I'm like, shit, it's a cherry fucking Whopper.
Travis, you should
malt
have
ball.
your own channel, dude. Like, you got a nose on you. You got a palate on you. You procure some of the best whiskey I know of.
I have a face for radio. I'm good right where I'm at.
It's so creamy, like oh. Okay, I'm
Kira,
getting I'm getting drunk or wasted.
Kira, talk about it. Talk about it. You say it's
Just
creamy.
did.
What kind of cream?
Dude,
There's all kinds. There's
it's
sour
like
cream.
a Chupa Lupa creamy with strawberries with some like a cherry Garcia, honestly, is what
Whoa.
I'm getting off of this. You know that ice cream?
Mhm.
Nice.
Cherry Garcia. That sounds like a weird Urban Dictionary sex act.
Do you have Ben and Jerry's down there?
Who?
They
The
don't have.
ice cream. Oh, I thought it was like a worldwide thing.
No, they have uncles and sisters down there.
Oh, you don't have.
That's a brand of
Jerry's.
ice cream. Uncles and sisters.
Well, it's literally just vanilla ice cream, and then you have to kiss your uncle and sister.
And it has vanilla ice on it, being like, uncles are cool.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Ben and Jerry. I don't know. I mean, that could be both of my cousins' names.
Kira is
damn it.
getting
Damn it.
is drunk girl wanted. Fedoreski, who I said it but right before, but it's gonna get worse as the night goes on. A lot of nuts in this
lot of
cognac:
nuts.
cherry, dates, old oak, smoke, buttered cloves. Buttered cloves, a hell of a note. Holy cow! Fedorovsky comes up and like, "Yo, you guys ever called that butter cloves? I bet you haven't."
I think
And he is correct.
He
sir.
made it up. He's like, it tastes like butter, and then what else can go with butter?
He's like, "What has never been paired with butter before?"
Cloves.
Ass crack, buttered
I'm
ass
just-
crack. Boom.
I'm just picturing a clove, and then someone like with like a knife, like buttering the clove. Is
How
that what
big
you do?
is a clove?
How big is this person?
I don't even know what a clove is.
Oh, They're tiny. They're like tiny little brown balls with a spike on them, and you can stick them into oranges to make a witch's ball for Halloween.
If Trev's outside, we must have a Willie by his side. I think it's a Willow.
Yeah, come on. Hey, wait, where'd my dog go?
That dude in the chat took him.
Dude, the dude's my neighbor. He's that freaking weird neighbor over there, isn't he?
Dude. Yo, go put the marine paint on your face and take the camera. Oh.
Jump the fence. Jump the fence.
Hold on, shit. Hold on.
See if he's going to jump it. Oh, there he is.
Oh, there's Willow.
I found Willow. I got him away. He was nude in the bushes. Come here, Willow.
I would be
Oh,
so
no.
that.
No, Trev's super in shape. He's super in shape. Mr. Mom 310 OMG, what an F and N crew. Drinking, drinking.
Yeah, I'm getting drunk.
A Whiskey Burger, Ben and Jerry could be your cousins and your nephews and your brothers. Mississippi is complicated. It's Arkansas, but close enough.
So you could do the Spice Girls, and you could either go to an apple spice to go along with it, a cherry spice, or a butter spice.
A butter spice?
Yes.
Did you? Okay, hold on.
So
My fingers
to
are.
be somebody who has a butter face.
Who, me?
Like everything is good on you but your face.
Yeah, me?
Right?
Dude, dad bods are in. Butterface. Me.
Okay. Oh, come here.
Oh, come here. Just get down there.
Face a mother could love.
Facey, not even your mother loves. But cloves are cigarettes. Okay, so James Lay, also known as Jabron Lamps, back when I used to smoke occasionally, I would buy DeJarums, which you probably know about, that had the cloves in the cigarette. And then some legislation was passed. You can no longer have flavored cigarettes. The cigar tobacco around them, I couldn't smoke them anymore. Help me quit smoking. But yes, cloves used to be in cigarettes back in the day. And they were awesome. Butterface Spice.
Yep, there we go.
Jesus, also known as Sean Holgrave, that was me, nude in the bushes. Jabron Lambs, not gonna lie, Travis has a nice ass.
Because it doesn't exist. Thanks, James.
Mr. Mom come in with a real strong hawk tour. And Dave McCool says he members.
Mark's here. What's up, Vasco?
Oh, hey, other Vasco.
Off too.
Hawk 2, baby.
Mm.
Oh, man.
Dang, these are so freaking good.
All right, so are we just gonna
It's 466 and it's rye.
466 in a rye, 100%. All right, so we should workshop some names while we're good and lubed up. All right, so we've talked about what? Travis, you're the most sober one here. What names have we talked about?
Well,
Go.
Fentanyl for the rye.
Oh, the
Wholeheartedly.
rye.
Fentanyl. You can work with the rain, but anyway, fennel. So you got to play with that. Google it and make sure to spell check. Like Trev pointed out, we got to say corn, not the other word.
Yeah, not 99% porn.
Yeah, no. This would be 100% here, or at least 99.5. But fentanyl to go with the rye, and again the tasty notes of it. You could throw those down like on the label if they've got it, like a bottle, like the prescription bottle with the.
No, or it could just be a spice bottle of fennel.
Could be.
Could be.
Could we do the Hawk to a girl on a label? Would she sue us if we put her on a label?
Yeah,
They've done that.
She cannot be on those stickers.
No.
You're gonna get all the revenue from that.
Yeah.
What about Creamy Spice?
466.
Wait, Trev's face on Sporty Spice's body, and we call it Creamy Spice. DC, I hope you're up. I hope you're listening, DC.
DC's probably already got the sticker made.
He's like, I got you.
But now you got to.
Still talking shit to Travis, just for Travis. I'm going to drink some Michter's Barrel Proof Bourbon and Hawk Tua all night long. Travis, how do you respond to the constant onslaught of Jabron Lames?
I agree.
Oh, shoot.
That's it.
Nice.
Oh, we could have Turd Spice and Nerd Spice.
Okay.
as part of the Spice Girls.
Are you all liking these Spice Girls?
I was gonna say, just find which album cover that you like the most. You can go that
Spice
route.
World for sure.
Yeah,
Or
Travis.
just regular old Spice Girls.
Travis, don't you have it in cassette, CD, and record like a normal?
I just had it on CD. I'm sorry.
I don't even know if I know a Spice Girls song.
If you want to be my lover.
You gotta
Okay.
get
There you
with.
go. There you go. Okay.
I know
She says
one.
you gotta get with my friends.
You
So you have to bang her friends first
Yes.
before you bang her.
Yes.
She wants to be at the end of the line.
Yes.
So if this dude is handing out diseases, she's like, "Yo, give
Yes.
the diseases to my friends and then give it to me."
Yes.
This does not make sense.
It was just my dad said it was fine.
So
Oh,
all her
first-
friends were the Butterfaces
George
first.
C.
and then
Stagg,
you got
wait
to
a
her.
minute. We will wait a minute. If you're
Okay,
gonna
do
drink George C. Stagg, you put that in a cup, sir, and you chat about it. You chat about it right now.
Old Spice. Oh.
Drunk Jesus says, just put Kira's face over Hawk Tua.
Like that. Like I'm throwing up.
Or this big loogie just emanating.
A&W trying to make sure that no woman ever buys a pick
Cream
again.
cherry.
Cream cherry.
I
If you
like
never
it. Cream
forget
cherry,
your
actually.
friends.
That's nice.
Whiskey in a glass, it takes a village. It does, sir or ma'am. Oh, the Dare Bear is here. The franchise. Still watching the Car Chase channel. And based on my 5 minutes, I feel vindicated. You son of a bitch.
Spice from Dune.
Oh, Joe Dickenuncle has got a good idea there. David riding the worm. Dune has obviously been a 2-year hit. That's not a bad idea.
I want to be the witch mama.
Ooh.
Or whatever it is.
Hello, hello.
You know, she's like that.
A&W, 99%er. I barely knew her. Fedorowski, I'm better with stacking with 1 carrot. Or I'm back with stacking with 1 carrot. I'm not as good at reading as I was.
What is all this noise happening over there from the girl?
Is Travis setting up some sort of not as good camera? Also, Jabron Williams, Old Spice, Nerd Spice, Turd Spice, and Davis. Holy shit, that is a banger of a name.
Oh yeah, I'm setting up the live stream camera via my phone right now. I mean, this is like, we can do this. And then look at this.
Yeah, I can see that nice light there.
And then
Still a lot of clothes for this point in the night, Trev. Shouldn't you be naked? Oh, Trev's on twice.
hey. This should be a sticker. What is that? There's a whole other man in this. I'm done.
Oh shit!
I am confused.
I'm confused too. I liked the shaky Trev better, but here we have the stable Trev.
Look
The
at that.
darkened stable
back.
Trev.
We
What
did
if
that
we're all-
one-handed, baby.
Okay, so Kira's got some ideas. We're still workshopping. Hey, we're a family here. Anybody who's around towards 11 o'clock Eastern is fam. Kira, you were thinking about 2 sticks. Which bottle? What's your idea?
2 sticks.
We have a stick and a stick. They're stickers.
Oh.
The kids shorten words.
Like
2
2
sticks?
shanks.
2 shanks.
Yeah. I was like,
Ribeye New York strip.
or we could all be pieces of beef.
Oh, I like that.
Wait, did you say sticks or steak?
I said sticks.
He thinks that he's cool when he
Ah.
says words without the whole word sometimes.
No!
Like a dick. When he goes, I gotta go to the toilet. He goes, I gotta go to the toe.
I gotta go to the let. I gotta go to the
So
OLED.
fucking weird.
Fool.
Jesus Christ, never do that again. That terrified me, bro.
Oh shit.
Oh, Styx, the band. That's a good band.
Oh, Fedorowski coming in hot with the ideas. Okay, so
But Trev, do you even know who that band is?
Trev knows.
Sticks?
Yeah.
Trev is a drummer,
Of
dude.
course.
Oh, I didn't know.
Dude, he's a
Way
drummer.
better than the Spice Girls.
Hey,
Spice Girls. You know what? If you want to be my lover,
you gotta get with my friends still.
Wouldn't you become one?
My night is complete. We have a Calorius outing.
Where?
It was the no.
Oh,
C is actually the first letter of a last name. Surprised you know that. All right, so I feel really confident about this. We have 2 banger picks here.
Absolutely.
We've got some decent ideas. Now, it's not quite 11 Eastern.
what if it's a Shrek label?
A Shrek?
Do we all like Shrek?
If you're talking about Shrek, like those super sexual Shrek memes, then I'll send you some.
Okay, I'm like, no, he lives in a swamp.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
man.
all ogre now.
Oh no, it ruined Shrek for me.
Oh, all right. Zodarovsky, I have a George C. Stack from 2020. So the 2005 one. I think it means he has both.
What about Barney? Did we all watch Barney as kids or just me?
Shrek would be for the Rye, says A&W.
Or we talked about effervescence within it. About something bringing 2000s back, something with evanescence.
Oh, Kira could be the singer. Trev could be the
what's that
drummer.
one
Could be the
song?
sexy dancer. And Travis could play the guitar.
Goth
Look at me
singing.
dance.
Yeah.
What's that one song that they do? Bring Me to Life or something.
Bring
Yes.
me to life.
Hey,
That
you know Evanescence is like they're touring again.
Yeah,
They're
wait, did
relevant
they sing?
2024?
They sang "Torn," right?
No, that was
Natalie
Natalie
and
and
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
This is getting confusing.
Take Me Back, I'm Torn.
All right, so Kira's face on Amy Lee's body.
No, my body, but with Amy Lee's face.
Now that might actually sell.
Henry Turner is saying Paul Atreides from the Spice from Dune.
Who is Paul Atreides? Is that Timothy LeJean?
Yes, the dude from Dune.
Timothy
It's the
Chalamet?
dude from Dune.
Okay. Well, I didn't know. There's a lot of dudes.
There's a ton of. It's basically a giant
So many
sausage
dudes.
fest.
A lot of dudes.
We could go space balls digging or with the combing the desert. We ain't found shit.
Yeah, that's funny. Baseball is underrated, and they have a giant comb in the comb in the desert.
Oh, that's funny. I like it.
All right, so let's do something real quick.
What?
Let's find a drink to celebrate tonight. Let's find a drink we all have.
Oh,
Trev,
I already
you
poured
dickbag.
this.
Oh, Travis Robes and you dirty bitch.
Oh, a
Hey.
good fireball, though.
Y'all
We have
drink that.
multiple
Y'all
good
drink
fireballs.
that. And I'm gonna slobber on Gene's
Hold,
wiener.
hold on. You know what? Hold on. I sent Travis pics. Travis, I sent you a couple pics. You got those?
Mm-hmm.
Got those handy?
Yes.
Trev, do you have a super proofers handy?
Does a bear shit in the woods?
Oh, super proofers.
He's like, no, I drank all of it.
So Kira and I, we have a backup bottle, but our primary bottle is down to a point where it's time to celebrate. We have a backup, but our primary
Jesus
bottle's
Christ.
down because it's fantastic. Kira, we've got 2 new glasses. It's
Oh
time to
my
get
gosh.
drunk, sweetheart.
What am I, your wife? This is crazy.
I'm gonna tell you right now, dude. Like, I'll be honest. It's gonna be hard to top like just this age 16 years, 142. Who does that crap?
I mean, it's amazing.
All right, so
right?
Travis, you've got a sample now, so you can experience with us live. If you think it sucks, buddy, that's on
It's
you.
on me.
That's on you. But I do want to say this as we all pour our super proofers together. Hold on.
What is
You
this?
wait for a minute. In the
Ew.
in the background.
Where did
All
you
right, so-
get that photo.
In
I love
in
it.
recent Nerds and Turds news, when we picked this that we're about to drink together, we picked 2 barrels. Mammoth is patient. The other barrel we
Oh, yes.
picked is a Northern Rye, about 135-ish proof. Is this older Canadian rye, it's like 15, 16 years old still at 135, 136 proof, has been aging in a Blanton's barrel for the last 5+ years.
What, this one?
No.
Oh.
This one was aging. This one has aged in a Jamaican rum barrel
That's what I thought. I was
and
so
a maple
confused.
barrel. What I'm saying is, we're gonna drink this. We have another one of the same quality coming out this year. It's a joint pick with Whiskey Row.
Mhm.
It should be right around $100 at like 16 years, almost hazmat, finished in a Blanton's barrel. That is coming out this year as well. So as we drink this one and talk about it, because there are still some of these available. We have another banger from Mammoth coming out.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you right now. That other one that's coming out is gonna sell out. So,
dude, it's
this one should have sold out, but
insane barrel.
You know why it's gonna sell out? Because Whiskey Row has 1 million people,
and they're good.
and we
people.
have 4. Oh no, I love them.
Yeah,
and we have 4.
We have 4.
1, 2, 3,
Everyone-
4. We're all
It's
here.
just us.
This is us right here.
I count as 2. I mean, so
No,
And
I
Kira
love-
counts as none, so we're still back at 4.
All right, so
Exactly.
Fedorovsky is throwing out. He had George T. Stagg, Armagnac from 1941. As we're describing the Mammoth, he said, "Okay, a special rye. Okay, well, I have some Whistle Pig. So not quite Whistle Pig, but Fedorovsky, dude.
he could.
I
be-
understand where your head was at, but this
Hold
is
on,
next
he
level.
might be a secret stealth spy or something.
Fedorovsky, are
Don't
you
tell
a
him
secret
a
spy?
lot of informations.
No one wants to tell you a lot of inflammations right now. We think that you've already received too much inflammation. We can't tell you more inflammation.
Please, it'll hurt.
All right, let's get
look at his
into
name though. That's very spy-like.
Are you super proofs? How much you got? You need a little more.
Oh no, honey. 8 o'clock meeting. Here I come.
All right, so Fedorovsky's got 18-year Whistle Pig. It's going to be similar except for the finish, bro.
Wait, hold on. Is this guy?
Mhm.
Is he a hockey player?
He might be a hockey player.
is he
He might be a
Canadian?
Hawk Tour player. All right.
All right,
Now, hold on. Travis, I think, is this your
Are we
first
doing it?
Super Proofers, Travis?
Yes, it is.
Then, Travis, you take lead, buddy. Guide us through it.
Hold on to your heart and let it go.
I'm gonna let you know right now, Travis. This thing about to light your esophagus down.
So 142 something proof,
That's
142.6, something like that. You're not getting it on the nose. I can promise you that. So sweet, caramelly, but not a dark caramel. Maybe more like a white sugar as opposed to, again.
I light skin caramel.
eat your-
We just call it sugar, buddy.
Okay. Oh, I mean, it's sweet. It's inviting. It just makes you want to turn up the glass and go.
Aww.
He's so sweet at this age. He'll grow
He
out of
needs
it.
to write little like things in magazines.
He needs to write postcards for us.
You know, I feel
You know,
feel like-
speaking of postcards, I'm waiting on one with a couple of presidents on it, and I've yet to see
It's
that
so
show up.
funny. Every time I come down here, I go, "Oh, look at all these postcards," and I have them all written. I have no addresses, and I'm like, "Oh," and then I forget about them until next week. I'll bring them to the barns and the porns and the barns.
Yeah, the boobs in the barn. All right, Travis, we're going to follow you, buddy. Take a little sip of that 142.8 proofer, 16-year finished Jamaican rum barrels and maple barrels. Double finish.
Yep,
Jabron
right.
Lane's
Mm.
Jabron Lane's trying to help you
hot.
out.
It isn't hot.
Okay, I will say this. It does take over your mouth, which is something that we've said on recorded videos. You drink it, it stops everything in this path.
Yeah. I mean, for me, again, regardless of all your very kind words, many years ago had a cigarette accident, not on my behalf, to where the front part of my palate on my tongue was actually burnt with cigarette ashes at a fair. Somebody just flicked their cigarette behind, and I was walking behind my mouth. But anyway, that
that's
was years
actually
ago.
the same accident where he lost his butt. He won't tell you that.
Trev, you stupid
But-
motherfucker. You're funny.
However, that is so sugary sweet, but not cloying. It is very, very sweet. And then once you get after that mid palate, you just crank it. You just turn it up to 35, forget 11. That gets out the window. And you are just holding on like one of those roller coasters. Just, yeah, here we go. Here we go. And you're on the way down the 80-degree slope. You're gone. But wow, that is a wild ride. But it's a wild ride that you would appreciate. Anybody, I don't care if it's a rye, and that's, to me, typically that's what I'm getting more out of this. It's like a Canadian rye from what this is. But my word, adding that sugary sweetness from the rum, and believe it or not, maple typically for me in finishes comes out bitter. This is nowhere near that. So I'm probably sure they went with the maple first and then come back with the rum to sweeten it back out.
Well, it
So-
was a mistake, actually. Didn't it come up in a Jamaican barrel and they're like, oh, we can't do this. It's kind of like against the law or
So,
something.
The story
wow.
that we got to hear from Mammoth is it was aged in, and I forget, I should know at this point, but also it's late and I've been drinking, a very famous rum company in Jamaica. It had been aging there and they couldn't get it into the States because of some sort of, I don't know, legislation or rules or laws or something. I don't know.
Don't worry, I'll talk to them about tomorrow.
They should have just gone through Arkansas. There's no rules there. But
Mm.
in order to get it into the States, they then had to transfer it out of this Jamaican rum barrel
Mhm.
into a maple barrel, and they basically snuck it into the United States. So that's how special this barrel is. 16,
Wow.
I believe it's 16 years old, a hazmat,
That is-
142 proof, literally been finished twice, and is nothing but a crazy ass banger.
I've never had anything like that. And like I said, it is sweet, but it's not cloying. It gives you that wild ride of proof to go with it. But at the end of the day, you could sit there and have an ounce and then, oh, I'll have another. And then you're tanked and you're sitting in the floor and you're wondering what happened 25 hours later.
Those are good days. Those are
Literally
good.
just nailed super proofers. You know how many people I saw was like, hey, I'm about to try super proofers for the first time tonight. And I'm like, seriously, buckle in because you're going to drink more than you think you should of it. And then you are going to wake up and be mad at me. I don't think they took my advice. It's so easy to drink. Like you drink that like it's not 142 freaking proof.
And if you,
Real.
if once your
then you
palate,
die.
once your palate acclimates to it, it gets more complex. At first, it is that
Mhm.
crazy wild ride, fruit stripe gum, like
Mhm.
high proof, just wildness. As your palate says, "Whoa, I know what's going on." Second, third,
Mhm.
fourth sip, these deep maple and barrel notes begin to come out, and that's why you get, Trev, to your point, you get sucked in because you're like every sip, it just changes on you, and you don't want to stop.
Mhm.
Canadian Chris, did someone say Canadian Rye? Cheers, eh?
Hey.
So
Ew.
who in here has ever had the rock candy that was on those wooden sticks? Or
I did
and
because
that to me, it's that super
oh,
sweet candy, but you're gnawing on that wood just a little bit.
yes.
That's excellent.
David's very familiar with gnawing on the wood. Yes.
No, it's the stick and it has a little ball at
Tiny-
the end of it.
Yeah,
Tiny
we-
wood, Trev, remember?
David
There's two
also
balls, I
got
will
some
say.
wood and a little ball on the end.
It had a ball on the end. It did. I love that shit.
No, I know what you're talking about. It is like I never really thought about it that way, but it is very like sugary sweet. But I always what I focus on, and I guess what I really love about it is the Jamaican rum. I just love that. Like I don't know, I don't even know what kind of flavors it adds to it. Like this melony. I just want to go outside in the sun type of thing.
Yeah, like I taste like coconut and pineapple.
Oh, for
like
sure.
a little bit. Right.
For sure.
Okay.
It's Canadian Rye.
Mhm.
with
I
these
think that's on the
fruity
back
notes.
end. I think up front's all sugar.
Mhm.
Back in, like I mean, shoot, all rum is basically just freaking alcoholic sugar.
I know rum's on like I've gotten sick a lot on rum, so I can't do it. But when I do this, I'm okay. Even if I get sick on it, I don't know why. I can come back to it. It's like fennel.
Jay Super Movers will make you travel. Time travel, I should say. All right, so real quick, Gandy Road in for one of the first times tonight. Are you still dropping on Friday, Jeans, Weedy Wiener? We are still on pace to drop Jeans, Weedy. Yes. Jeans,
So that
Weedy Wiener on Friday.
That weeded wiener is going to drop out of his pants on Friday. Got it.
It is a weeded bourbon. It is the same mash bill that Maker's Mark uses, but it's produced by Tennessee Whiskey Co. It is an absolute freaking banger.
It's so freaking good.
I mean,
Travis, I know you don't have any on you. Trev talked about it earlier. Travis, you cool if we, real quick, three of us drink? You stay here with us. But you
Well,
cool
yeah,
if we
I got
do
it
some
right
Jeans
here.
Weedy Wiener?
You play with that wiener. Go with it.
I love wieners, and I want to play with them. All right. Trev, what you got in that glass, homie?
Jeans, I got his cock right here.
There you go. Did you see the what do I say? The rough draft of the sticker yet?
Oh, yeah.
Trev?
Yes. I was literally
shared it with anyone else. Wait, would everybody at the?
I think we actually showed it on last week's live stream. Let me bring it up.
Okay,
while we're
all right,
drinking it.
Travis, we'll bring you in so you don't feel left out. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to be a bitch.
Man,
Sorry.
Kira sucks
Sorry.
dick. Oh my gosh, she's awful.
Good for you,
I
David.
wouldn't do that. That's gross.
But
Unless
as
it's
Trev talked
Genie's
about it
weed and
earlier,
wiener.
let's do a quick little review ski times of it. And then on Friday, we're live with Trev with the bottle drop. And it is crazy. All right, so I'm going to quickly share screen. Yeah, baby, go ahead.
What if I do onions instead of banana peppers? Are you stuck with banana peppers?
I'm good with either one.
We talking Domino's
Here's
again?
ordering some emergency pizza right now. So this is the Pikarooski. So for those of you who weren't around before, if you take a good hard look at it, looks like
Very
Gene's
hard.
got a little something in his pants. So Gene had this great story, which you'll hear on Trev's channel on Friday. Come to Trev's channel on Friday and come on Trev's channel on Friday.
Ooh.
And you'll get to hear that story again. But this pick happened at the Nerds in Turds event in Bettendorf, Iowa. And at the same time, Gene was dealing with a photo issue. So that became the pick sticker is Gene's photo issue. I've just lost everybody. Let's go.
All right, so it's just me and Travis. They're gone.
So the economic.
Oh God!
Sorry.
No, please continue. That was way more interesting than David and Kira.
Getting into some Gene's wiener early and unexpected, but this is the sample we brought back from the barrel in Iowa. Trev, you told me about it, but I don't know how many people you told outside of me about it. So, Trev, about time you own up and say what you think.
Whoa, dude! I don't know. I drank this Friday.
Here, this one.
The first part of this is what I warmed up for my stream on. This is, and then yes, I mean
it's almost gone.
Yeah, I know.
Dude, you just
He
got
loves
that like
the wiener way too much.
You just got it 3 days ago. This is mine from like a month ago.
Yeah, I know. Dude, I'm telling you right now, bro. Like, I don't even like. I'm kind of pissed off that we have all these good picks, man. Like, they're all so freaking good. This is so good. I love this weeded freaking wiener, man.
Here, put them on and let me have a little chat with you.
Okay, all right. I have to drop off for a minute. You guys, Trev, talk about it. I'll be right back.
David is dude's not getting laid for a week.
He's married. That's what happens, Trev. You'll figure that out. So you're the wheated wiener. You had mentioned, or David did, that it's coming from Tennessee Distilling Co.
Mhm.
It is the Maker's Mark mash bill.
Yeah.
So what was the proof on it?
120. I don't know it exactly. It's like 122. Or,
Okay, so it's typically
proof.
about 10 points hotter than a Maker's cast strength.
yeah.
So if you were to A/B those two, similar year, because that's usually right around when Makers comes out with their barrels, is about 6 years. What is the difference in those two?
I'm going to tell you right now, dude, they don't taste. I don't think they taste like each other. I say that, but when I tasted this Friday, I was saying like the finish was Maker's Mark. Very like caramely, like candy. But then there was like something else about it I didn't know. So dude, David gave me all this information after I did this live stream. And then I was like, dude, all of this makes sense. There's something up front that kind of like I was really struggling with explaining on this. I was kind of like, man, that's like a larceny barrel proof mixed with the Makers, but I think it's more so, dare I say, like Nashville Barrel Co. mixed with Makers.
So maybe they're not as protective of a flavor profile on the front that Makers are.
Yeah.
And you get more barrel influence as a higher aged or higher temp Makers.
Yes. I even said that I was like, dude, it tastes like a more aged Makers. Like I was like, I don't want to call it a cellar aged, but like that's the only thing that we've had from them that had aged on the back end. On the front end is nothing Makers. It's all like I would say better guess would be a Nashville Barrel Company mixed with like a freaking Maker cellar aged or something. It's just crazy. It's just like what the freak are we drinking? What is this?
So
I think that's the better.
You're describing an absolute top tier weeded whiskey. Absolutely.
Yeah, and it is that this thing is freaking delicious.
100%.
So good.
Dude, I finished this. This is all in like 2 or 3 days. I mean, I've just been drinking.
You have a problem, is what Fedorowski is saying. He goes, a bourbon wrench, you need to let your liver rest.
This is directly to you, Trev.
Or you go sit in the gulag where there is a wall. What? How else? How am I doing it wrong?
You're doing great. Yeah.
I'm doing it great.
Wow, you're doing it perfect. You're doing it better than they do it.
Yeah, I'm so good.
Bro, have you ever seen Fedorowski and Putin in the same room? I think it's the same guy.
Could be.
That's what I just
Get out
did.
of
I was
here,
Putin
dude.
in the room.
All right, so Danny Rhodes, you are 100% correct. Canadian Chris, you are right. We were muted.
Thank you.
But what about the upper bottom end? I assume that's a butt joke, but
Is it the front butt?
we are securing the price.
I've got
with
two.
the original price that we talked about for this crazy barrel.
Yes.
Gene is going to work for all y'all. Gene Nassif at Cat's Eye. Like, give Mash Networks do where they need to do, but this is really about what Gene is trying to do for y'all. The original price we talked about, which we will confirm this week before the drop, was $49.99 for the 6-year, 122 proof weeded bourbon, which is absolutely out of this world.
If that's what we get, then I will go ahead and say you need to just grow up and freaking buy a case of this crap. If it's more expensive, I wouldn't be mad.
Honestly,
But I know we fighting for it. We fight
I'm
for
still-
the cheapest thing.
I'm trying to figure out what Gene is doing to get this stuff because this is unreal.
what Gene, and I don't proclaim to know what he does, but he's very
hot
into
to it. A lot of hot.
he's talked to it, people. Gene just understands who needs to unload barrels, and then he'll buy barrels on the cheap from them. Gene told me, and Trevor, remind me to bring this up on Friday. He said he's never paid more for a barrel. This is getting whiskey talk. So people who want penises, give me a break for a minute. He says never paid more for a barrel than about $4,000. Now that's insane.
That's crazy.
For those of you who do single barrels, the Suggetmore rye that we did was about $9,000. All right, Gene has never paid more than $4,000 for a barrel, yet has produced absolute crazy. I mean, half of you own them. Dukes of Hazmat, Cease and Desist, Kira's Revenge, Shady's Back, all these things. The dude gets them on the lowdown. And same thing's happening here with Gene's Weeded Wiener.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, yo, I don't got to make much on a bottle. Like, let's just get him out there. It's
I
insane.
will say the one thing that I say about this, and it's just I say it for myself, but I feel like if you know how much I loved it, this is like if you love Cease and Desist, please take this. It doesn't taste like that, but I drink it the same way. You're gonna crush this freaking bottle, and you want more than one.
100%, dude. This is
You're
one
in
of
the
those.
cease and desist boat. This is where this is at.
If y'all, and I'll just say this now, if y'all were impressed by the Bull Run picks, completely different profile, but value to price. Value to price. If you're like, yo, this Pinot finished Bull Run is crazy at $49.99. I'm going to keep buying this thing until it sells out, which many of you did. This is going to be basically the exact same price, different flavor profile, but an insane value the way that Bull Run was. You're going to want to load up and have this be not only your daily sipper at $49.99, but the one you bring to friends' houses, the one you bring to family holidays. Like, this is one that's going to appease everybody.
it's actually crazy because Gene will stand by a barrel and he'll be like, guess the price. Like, it's fucking Price is Right, bitch. Like, and then it's always like
With his
$2
huge
cheaper.
schlong.
Yeah, it's fucking weird. It's just a weird, fun experience.
It's wild. It honestly is
And then he
wild.
climbs barrels.
He's
like
got
it's
barrels
Mount
stacked
Everest.
4 high. And if you go to a Nerds and Turds event, he will climb barrels. And he has a Swedish penis-made enlarger pump that has a pump and a stick. Any barrel you want, he'll just pull out 200, 300 milliliters, put it in your glass, or spill it down your front if your name is David. And that's what Nerds and Turds event is like. So, and that's also why when Gene's Weedy Wiener drops,
It's a little great.
we have 4 or 5 different single barrels dropping with it that aren't even our single barrels. There were things that we just tasted when we were in Iowa.
And next time we want to have a kids event.
Kids.
Yeah, dude.
Everyone was like, you can't bring kids. I'm like, but I want my kid here.
Gandy Road, do you know the yield? I'm sipping on cease and desist right now. The yield is actually high on this one. I think it's like 180 bottles. So
I would-
it would be enough to satisfy just about everybody at $49.99. But I will say this. At that same price point, Bull Run, we sold about 280 bottles of Bull Run
Crazy.
in about 3 to 4 weeks at that price point. Once people got that first shipment and they realized what they had, they came back, ordered more, came back, ordered more. Matter of fact, they ordered so much that MASH networks ran out of bottles before they realized they ran out of bottles and had to refund people money and give them coupons. So this is going to be the same deal at $49.99. You're going to get, maybe you buy 2 of them. You're going to get it and be like, holy shit. And you're going to go back and order immediately because it's going to be sold out within 3 to 4 weeks. Easy.
I was gonna say-
who wrote
I was
the
gonna
software
say-
for that. Because when I write a code, once it's gone, it's gone. I don't know who wrote a code to say, yeah,
There's all zeros and ones.
there's a.
Trev, what did you guys say?
I was gonna say this one, like Gene's cock,
Yeah.
easily.
Wait, this isn't King though.
No, Gene's cock.
We're talking about what's like, hey, we got. It's kind of crazy that we have so many good freaking whiskeys coming.
Cara and Gene and them are good friends, so you're all good.
We're friends with you too.
Travis, you're right. But yes, Gene and King's family are actually Cara, and then
Is it Cara or Kara?
I call her
It's Cara.
Cara?
yeah.
Okay.
Her husband as well. They used to work for MGP, and correct me if I'm wrong, Travis.
Someone said that in the chat.
But that's how they have their connections, and they get all this just beautiful MGP whiskey
It's
and
unreal.
with it.
Mm-hmm.
Unreal.
Yeah, years ago, basically, you had to call Justin, where the namesake comes from, to get any barrel of MGP on the East Coast. That's who you had to call to get it.
Why is Justin? But
He-
the
he
name is
was-
King.
He was Justin King.
His last name is King.
Yeah. Him and Cara, they're married. Last name's King.
That's weird because if my
And
last
every time you walk in there, he's like Mel Brooks. He's like, "It's good to be the king." That's all he says over and over.
Jabron Lamb, so serious question, not about Travis's, but the Bull Run Pinot. I loved it so much. I tried to do a pick of it for our group. Their yield came back insane, 250 bottles. Are they using big barrels, not actual cast strength? So they are using big barrels.
Oh, are they?
When we talked to them, we said we want to do both picks, but ours were the same. They were like 225, 230. And we're like, yo, can we split that? Can we do like 140, 150 of each? Because that's freaking enormous. We want to do both, but we want to do 500 bottles. So we were able to split it with them and get it down to like 140 a piece.
I mean, that's the thing, though. It's just behind the scenes business talk. Had we known that you guys would have slurped up the freaking cocaine like we did,
Yeah,
we could have done all of it. But we were like, hey, let's just. How about you just slice off a couple of those and just, I don't know, do whatever you want with them, and we're gonna take ours, and then you guys ate them up like, Jesus' tears.
All right, so to Trev's point, had we known, especially the Pinot finish was going to be the hit that it was, we would have. But like, we have to also make like the this is gonna sound weird because I'm
Smart
rich.
business decision.
Smart business decisions. Like we don't want Bull Run to sit there with a ton of inventory sitting in our store if we can't move it. So we're very upfront with them. Like, hey, between the two, 260, 280, that's a lot for us. Let's split it, and you take back some, put it in your local stores and whatever else. But the other thing was, because y'all liked Bull Run so much, this is actually important. Because y'all like Bull Run so much, Bull Run is considering creating their own MASH network store, same place that we distribute our stuff, so that future picks can go through it because y'all love Bull Run so much. So it ends up being a win-win because Bull Run is seriously considering it.
Yes.
And you might now have access to it in 45 states like you do through MASH
Look at
networks.
this democracy you've created.
I
And
literally,
we Medicare.
you know, I haven't said this like to any of you, David. I think that pick right there just opened the gates for everyone in the chat to continue to get Bull Run stuff, and I think it also opened the door for more picks. I mean, I think that was the floodgate, and I think it was like Lord of the Rings, and the Ent ripped down the thing, and the flood. That's what this was.
Dude, hey, I don't know Lord of the Rings. Can you do a Harry Potter reference? Or Twilight?
Hold on. No. Harry Potter, I got you. Let me.
What about when Fluffy comes through the door and just rushes out?
No, this is even bigger. You know, okay, here's one for you. You know the scene in the last Harry Potter movie, and this is like a bad guy reference. You know the whole scene where they're like, holy crap, the spell that they cast around the castle, I can get through it. And then all the bad guys, they sprint the bridge. They go right through the barrier.
I think I remember that.
Was that Star Wars?
Hold on. It's not a popular scene. I thought you were better than this.
Dude, no.
What about Van Wilder at the end?
No.
After, okay, sorry.
All I got's Harry Potter, bro.
Trev, are you talking about the end of Holy Grail where all the cops show up and they shut it down?
No, dang it. Come on. I'm trying to think.
Is it Blazing Saddles?
Have you seen Braveheart? You seen Braveheart?
Dude, Brave what?
Whoa,
Braveheart?
have you seen 300?
Yes.
Okay. This is what this was. You know, they shoot the arrows. And then they put up their shields. And then he was like, oh, then we'll just fight in the shade.
Yeah.
That's what this is. This was like, we just opened the floodgates, bro. Like, oh, yeah, freaking, y'all ain't nothing.
I love that you tried so hard.
I think the Harry Potter one was better than the Brave.
No, I do. I love it. It was really good.
He's doing
I think
a good
now
job.
we should do a Braveheart Sparta magazine or
A sticker?
Mhm.
One of us is Braveheart. One of us is Leonidas. Kira can be Leonidas' wife. She's pretty hot.
And
Not me. That's David.
and David can be Belle from not Bella or whatever from Twilight.
Yes. My name is David the Collins, and I am liking this news. I'm into this.
Oh shoot! It's so funny.
Oh man! All right, so Travis, you are the guest of honor.
Yeah, Neville blows up the bridge.
Yep.
But
Yes.
that's the thing. That's the thing. That's what I was saying was like these bad guys rush the bridge.
Yep. I remember
That's
that.
what I'm saying. It's like we opened the floodgate, man. Like, holy crap, here they come. And then Neville blows up the bridge and saves the day because it's a freaking kids movie at the end.
Yep. Well, it's so fun though.
If I was writing it, they would have rushed the bridge and killed all of the kids on the other side of the bridge, and we would have had like a climax. Like, oh my god, Neville's dead. What do we do? They didn't do that.
Aaron Edler has touched my heart. Davis is brave Sir Robin got away. All right, so Travis, you're the guest of honor. We've got to wrap this up as we head towards midnight Eastern. Not quite yet, but we're getting there. Travis, is there a pour that you think that not only Trev may have, but we may have, that as a family we can do together? Now, I'm going to give you a hint. I just sent you some single barrels that are some single barrel samples that I know everybody has, but I'm not boxing you into that. If you have something else that you think we all have.
I mean, I've had a nip of it, but we've been talking about it, the last 8-9 minutes. Pull Run Pinot.
Ooh, you dirty bitch. You
I thought he was
dirty
gonna
bitch.
say we all have it. HPV.
HPV, yes, that's what we all have.
We all have it.
All right, Kira, I think that's actually, we have an unopened one there. I think we have an opened one here.
Oh, Sir Brave Robin.
Oh, we're
Hey.
Brave Robin.
Are we gonna watch that tonight?
I would love to watch a Holy Grail. Are you kidding me? I freaking love Holy Grail.
Come on.
Dude, this guy's too easy to please. It's annoying.
It's annoying.
It's like, can I please have somebody more complicated?
All right, so getting out the Pinot 16 or Bull Run American whiskey, kind of like a light whiskey. Pinot finished for 12 months. This thing is litten up.
PVC.
Litten up. I have a disease called PVC.
It's HPV.
Litten up whiskey tube
We'll have
as
it.
the potentially one of the best single barrel picks of the year, and it's litten it up not because it's one of the best, but because it's only $49 before it sold out. If you were part of Nerds and Turds, you had access to it. If you didn't, then you didn't. And
I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't care
for the rest of your life.
I don't care the price of this. This beats. Please give me a better one. Go ahead.
Travis, you are guest of honor. You got to lead us through this one too, buddy.
Oh, well, I want to say first off that I am typically not a fan of any type of wine finished whiskey. That
Sure.
is not my jam. However, talking about jam, this gets sweet. It gets real sweet, but it has that nice punch that comes along with the whiskey that it was blended with. And it gives off that, all I can say is jam. Again, I'm not a wine drinker. I'm not a fan of wine typically, but this makes me a fan simply because of what it gives off on that profile. Now mixed with that, the whiskey of your extra sweetness with the corn that's in it, 16 year. You've got the nice proof to go along with it, right, 125. I mean, you're going to make a fan out of somebody who maybe doesn't like proof, but also you're bringing in that wine drinker to go along with it. This is excellent.
Oh.
He's sweet at this age. He'll grow out of it.
Did we just hire Travis to just make commercials?
We might need to hire him.
I think so.
When we get a single barrel that doesn't sell well, Travis, we're gonna give you a bottle and make you sell it.
That's fine. I just need to work on my voice because.
Oh no, you
I
have
don't
that.
know. You
that
already
high
kind of have a
voice.
commercial voice.
Oh yeah.
Well, now the news. Now don't turn that dial.
You do, like, if he could like tell me a story on Spotify while I'm falling asleep, just in your voice, Travis, I'd be like, yes.
Aaron Edler, I do know what this means because I'm a lifelong South Park fan, and I know they had the band that was called DVDA. But we're not going to say it.
Is it the I'm gonna finger bang?
It's
bang?
double something, double something.
Double vagina.
Shh.
I don't know what else starts with a V.
No, that was it. I shushed you because you were right.
Oh yeah.
Venereal starts with V too. So.
Fedorowski, I love you guys. You remember myself 20 years back. I love it.
All right, Ferda.
For the boys.
For the boys.
All right, so Travis, are you nosing or are you tasting? Lead us through, buddy.
I was going to say, as far as the nose, again, you do have that little punch of ethanol being at 125 proof.
Sure.
But, man, you start to get that fruitiness that Pinot finish to start to come through on it. That just, it's a dark jam or a compote. You could go fruit compote either way.
Mm-hmm.
But then, again, I'm going in from yesterday where I did have a sip of it. I'm about to right now.
I'm so excited for you and for me.
Right when he was talking about jam, I'm smelling that like pure, unadulterated dark wine smell.
Oh, yeah.
But then you get that punch of proof, but it's still that wine, which also helps finish out how it feels in the mouth. Going in, what I do have, jowls like a dog, going through all the way, then coming back down with the proof gives you that nice, I guess you can call this one Indiana wink, wink, hug to go along with it. But then you do have that fruity, that jam, but almost to a grape, not quite, to go along with it. It's just so good. Again, it ties with you're wanting that person, which I am. Again, not a wine lover, but you're going to bring that person that likes wine along with it. I mean, imagine this: if you just even wanted to proof it down with a ball of ice or anything with it, maybe somebody didn't like something 120 plus proof.
Yeah.
This is excellent.
Yeah, very sure. Fucking PR right here.
Dude, he's the man. Dad, I don't think I'm gonna do hamster style anymore. Not sure what that is, but I love it.
I missed that story.
No, honestly, this is one of those things where when we tasted it, we loved it, right? You initially,
This was like, this is my favorite. And then
before it aged for an additional like 10
Wait,
months.
what are we talking? You're
Full
talking about the Pinot?
Yes. The Pinot finish. We all
yeah,
loved
I feel
it.
like I had a fight, you bitches.
We-
Oh.
No, we all loved it. We all put it number one. Trev and I wanted to bring the 15-year non-finish along because we also liked it, but you were like, I don't like the 15-year non-finish. We brought that one. along.
Kira won. Well,
She did.
Kira, this is the only thing you'll win in your life, and I love it.
I also have Kira's Revenge. So again,
But I don't remember that. I'm just all about the future, baby.
But first of all, I don't think we understood after it aged for another 10 months.
Oh my
This one took a
gosh.
minute. I don't think we understood how much better it was going to get. It was already good,
absolutely.
already really good.
Mhm.
Another 10 months finishing, we had no idea how much better it was going to get. And then once we got it, we were like, hot shit. And then once the rest of
Yeah.
Whiskey Tube got it, they were like, holy shit. One of the best picks of the year came out of this loser group called Nerds and Turds. And we were like, and we did it at a cost-effective price point, bitches.
That's because this is America. And we're gonna make the middle class strong again.
Kira 2024.
Hey guys, hey, I'm gonna bounce off. We got a tornado warned storm heading right at us.
Well,
Okay.
Be
shit.
safe, man.
And I'm just
You-
gonna. I
Dude,
don't think
okay.
I don't think it's anything. It looks kind of nasty.
It's okay. You go hide.
It just re-updated.
Go into the
We'll be
bathtub.
here in about
Say,
15 minutes. So I'm gonna go.
If you don't watch Ryan Hall, y'all pull him up.
No, dude. Of course, I watch Ryan Hall.
Okay.
But I mean, dude, because it's like the tornado's trying to kill us. But we got a tornado warned storm, literally is coming straight at us. So I'm gonna go watch this.
All right, dude. Hey,
Yeah, go out there and watch
hey,
it.
We'll
yo,
be fine.
between you and me, send some pictures, send some video. I'm gonna be drinking. I'm gonna be watching your videos. Okay. All right. Love you, mean it.
Cheers.
Go get safe, buddy. Dig a hole.
Thank you,
Hey
Trey.
guys. Hey, I mean, still, guys, I got like 15 minutes before I die. I
Get
just
the
want to
fuck
let.
out of here.
Okay, bye.
Trev,
Come on.
Friday. Everybody who's still here, Friday. We're with Trev on the Bourbon Wrench.
If this kills me, then it's gonna be David doing a memorial service.
Oh shit.
Otherwise, we're gonna be there.
There you go.
I
There
think
you
we're
go.
gonna be good. I think we're totally fine. Maybe. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. But seriously, guys, this is some of the best freaking crap I've had this year. Like, like Travis is like our guest here, and we didn't pay him to agree with us.
Not a dang dime. Nope.
No, mainly
And he ain't
take
getting
things-
a dime.
I don't pay Travis. I take things from him. That's what I do. Travis is poorer because he knows me.
Bro, I'm gonna okay. This is Trev's final thoughts. I mean, if we're packaging them together, if that's how it's gonna be, or if it's just like, hey, we have both of them and you buy them,
Yeah.
I would say buy both. I would say 100%. If you are the type of person who buys like 4 bottles in one go, that rye should be one of them.
That rye is amazing.
100%.
I would say the bourbon for sure. It is freaking delicious. At least 2, unless you're a loser. That rye, if you buy rye, then you need to figure your life out between now and when we put that bottle out.
If we get that rye, and Trev, I'm gonna let you go to safety. But if we get that rye at the price that we initially discussed, which nothing's set in stone, right? So everybody, take a deep breath. But if we get that rye at like $59.99 or like $60, dude, I'm gonna tell you, I will be buying like 5 at least. It's that
I'm
damn
buying
good.
6. I'm buying in a case.
I might buy a case, and then I don't want
Is that
to
you?
downplay. Yes, me. The pizza guy's here.
Okay.
I don't want to downplay the 10-year because I'll be buying
Bring him
several
down
of the
here.
10-year,
No.
but the 10-year is likely going to be closer to 100, so I can't just buy like 6 haphazardly. But that
Yeah.
rye, I can buy like 5 or 6 haphazardly at that price point.
Yeah, I would definitely say the rye is. Wait, so we're looking at like the 10-year bourbon, around 100.
Ish.
Yeah.
I have not confirmed that one. The rye price I'm a little bit more locked in on.
2. Buy 2.
Yeah.
Yes.
The rye 4.
The rye is a game changer. The rye will convert bourbon drinkers to rye. The rye will open eyes and change sexualities. The rye will do that.
I think that I like to give the price versus what you get type of thing.
Sure.
Yeah, I would say the rye 4. I'm buying 6. The bourbon at
2.
least 2.
At least 2.
So there we go. There's Trev's thoughts. Hey, see you freaking nerds Friday.
See you
See you,
Friday.
nerd.
The Bourbon Wrench Friday. We'll be there. Travis won't. We're going to replace Travis with Gene on Friday.
I'll be on the stream, not on the actual.
on it.
I mean, can we bring Travis too? Like Gene kind of sucks, bro.
Yeah, Gene, the guy giving us all these deals and buying things. I hate that guy. All right, but love you, man. We're gonna drop off too because we have some pizza that arrived, and Lord knows I need it.
I was gonna give you a blind, but okay.
Nope. Pizza and the Wi-Files. That's our night, Trev. Protect yourself from
well,
the storms,
shoot,
Travis. You're an amazing man, buddy.
Wish me luck. Freaking, it's here.
Good luck.
Dude,
Get in the
pull out your
closet.
little phony phone. Send me some pics tonight. I'll be up.
If like I feel like the roof is blowing off, I'm gonna start a video and I'm just gonna send it straight to you.
Dude, I'm ready. I'm your
That way
dude.
you can share my death.
I'm your guy, dude. If someone starts kissing you and they're a man, send me that video. I will
As
share.
I'm flying out, David comes and starts kissing me.
All right, love you all. Meet
Hey,
it.
freaking love
Travis,
you guys.
amazing.
Travis,
Trev, we
you're
love
the
you.
freaking man, dude. Everyone else, y'all suck it.
Yo, peace,
Love you,
bitches.
dude.